Just going to switch this out. All right, what is up, everybody? It is just me today, Addison. It was last minute, but he's not going to be able to make it in tonight. So we do have the Jazz and the Grizzlies again. The next matchup in this series here, where they're playing 3 games in 1 week. It's kind of it's tough for both teams, but we're gonna see them go at it today. Oh wait, that wasn't the updated one. Hold on, I gotta go into my email and grab this new scoreboard. So we have those updated records, but please, as you guys are coming into the stream, go ahead and smash up that like button so we can get as many people in here as possible. I would appreciate it. Again, we have the Jazz and the Memphis Grizzlies. I'll be breaking it down here in just a sec. We're getting going here probably in about 5-6 minutes. So I need to download score. Okay. Here we go. All right, that should be updated for you guys. The record should be all good right there. I'm going to do that. There were some technical difficulties starting up the stream, so it took me a sec. But we are all ready to go. And again, tip is coming here in just a little bit. The Jazz favored by 9 in this one. It's going to be a good game, though. Obviously, the Grizzlies can put up a fight against this team, so we'll see what happens. What is going on, Sydney? Thanks for stopping in. What's up, Philly? I appreciate you being in here. But yeah, make sure everybody smashes up that like button just for me. And that'll help us get this one going. But again, the Jazz had a tough time closing out in that game against the Grizzlies. And that was just, that would have been, like less than 24 hours ago. Or actually, no. Yeah, it would have been less than 24 hours ago. They were getting started to play this game, and it was just a tough outing for them. They had some great offense, but on the defensive end, they were not there the whole game. They need to be better about that. Need to be more consistent the whole game. I think the key for the Jazz is offensive execution, and then you got to combine that with some defensive execution as well. That's got to be there, and I think that they know that. And we'll see what they do. But one thing that I would recommend to all of you guys is to go check out the post-game report after the game. We release it. It's basically a breakdown of everything that happened during the game. It's about 8 minutes long every time. And we break it down in depth so you guys can have a better understanding of what's going on and all that kind of stuff. So go ahead and check it out. It's a good time. Okay. Sweet. All right, let's do this. So once again, this is getting going in just a couple minutes here. I'm going to pull it up on my screen, and then I'll get my notes for us. But yeah, I'm expecting a good game here. I don't feel like the line is kind of a good representation of what we're going to see today. I am thoroughly expecting this to be a very good game. Okay, here we go. Okay, again, we are getting started here in just a sec. He is not in today. It was last second. He's at a March Madness party, so I am covering today on the stream. He may be in later. I doubt it, but he might be. We'll see, though. Okay, let me put this down. All right. Here we go. National anthem being sung in Vivint Smart Home Arena. Again, this game is in Utah. They're playing a doubleheader down there, so it's gonna be a fun one for sure. Go JC, go Jazz. JC will go for 30 points today. 118 to 108. Jazz win. Awesome. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for stopping in, Edelyn and Billy. And Carmelo, Austin, appreciate you. Or Augustin, appreciate you being in here. Addy is not in today. He is at a March Madness party. So that's where he is. All right. Once again, we are getting going here in just a sec. This national anthem seems to be dragging along forever. John Morant nearly killed the Jazz in that last matchup. Again, the Jazz, the only team in the league with this many fans at their arena. It's a big benefit for them. They get a lot more, benefit for being at home just because of that. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, so last starters for the Jazz. We saw a big uptick in Bojan Bogdanovic's numbers. That kind of came through him going inside, and he adjusted his game so that he would be able to get it done on the fly. It was sweet. He did a nice job about it. Um, so hold on, let me pull this up. All right. Oops. Mess that up. But yeah, so starters for this last game were Bojan Bogdanovic, as always, Royce O'Neal, Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, and Mike Conley. And here we go. About to tip it off. Oh, that's a replay. But anyway, the Jazz. So 16.1 points a game this year for Mike Conley. He's had a huge beginning of this year. He's been playing fantastic. Donovan Mitchell, 25.6 points. When he is playing like this, the Jazz are obviously a contender. He's able to do things that a lot of other guys aren't when he's locked in. And it's fantastic. That's exactly what the Jazz have needed. He's been a spark, and he's done everything that he's needed to do. On the other hand, you got Rudy Gobert, the big man from France. He has been absolutely fantastic. And here's why. Rudy Gobert he's showing his ability, and this is just new. This is a new thing. He's showing his ability to make plays and kind of take over games on what the fudge. He's showing that he's able to take over games late, and it's just been fantastic. Yeah, once again, we are getting going here in just a sec. I will have the stats for you on the left-hand side of your screen. The starting lineup is going to be announced in just a sec. Okay, here we go. Bojan Bogdanovic starting once again from Croatia. Played some overseas ball before he ended up in the U.S., and he's just been fantastic. For the Jazz, in that last game, he kind of came alive. He was doing everything that he needed to do. So it was good. It was good for sure. This is weird. Okay. All right, once again, we are getting going here in just a sec. Starting lineups, I should have them for you in just a sec. The Battle of the Young Stars, Donovan Mitchell and Ja Morant. Morant, such a gifted finisher at the rim. He's got a lot of tools in his bag, and we'll just see what happens here. But again, he almost killed the Jazz. He was just able to get inside time after time, get the finishes, and he did exactly what he needed to do. Addison will not be in tonight. He is at a March Madness party. Couldn't make it. What is up, Ashley? Appreciate you stopping in. Jazz will start to pull away from the stacked Wild Wild West. Yeah, go on winning. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think that they will too. They got to lock in, though. It's a tough conference, man. It's a very, very tough conference. It's no easy task pulling away in this one. No easy task at all. All right, starting lineups for you guys. Ja Morant, Grayson Allen, Dylan Brooks, Kyle Anderson, and Jonas Valanciunas. And for the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell, Joe Ingles, Bojan Bogdanovic, Royce O'Neal, and Rudy Gobert, the big man from France. He's going to be very important in this game. Got to lock up Jonas Valanciunas. He might have given up a couple, uncalled for rebounds, which I think that he can limit. And we'll see what he does today. He still had a very nice game in that last timeout, but I'm expecting a big game from Rudy Gobert today. All right, here we go. They're just doing some reporting. I don't know why it takes so long for them to start games. Like, holy moly. All right. Again, Utah is leading the Western Conference. They have a current record of 33-11. They've doubled or tripled their losses. It's been fantastic this year, but 16.1 points for Conley, 25 for Donovan, 14 for Rudy, and 3 blocks to go along with that a game. Royce O'Neal with 7.3 points per game, 6.7 rebounds, 2.6 assists. He's always been able to lock up the stars. Bojan Bogdanovic, of course, with that 15 points. He's had a recent kind of slowing down in his numbers, but he's starting to get him back up. So that's good. Okay, here we go. All right. To tip it off, it is Rudy Gobert and Jonas Valanciunas. Gobert has to tie his shoe. Slowly, here we go. And the tip is up, and it is won by Memphis. Grayson Allen clears it, going to hand it off back for Ja Morant. Let me get your stats set up here. Okay. Ja going inside, gets a little bit of space on O'Neal, gives it out to Jonas Valanciunas. Valanciunas gives it over to Brooks. He's going to pop a floater, and that one's up and in, and he just left the net hanging. That's a great shot by Dillon Brooks to begin the game. That was actually fantastic. He was able to wrap around an off-ball screen to get that one. Here comes Donovan. Donovan swings it over to Rudy Gobert. Works off of his screen, goes corner, fadeaway, got it. 2-2. Just a quick start for both offenses so far as here comes Morant. Morant going inside, gives it over to Valanciunas, puts up the jump hook, and he got that one to go as well. Wow, there's got to be some defense for the Jazz early in this one because now the Grizzlies have some momentum. They're going to try to carry off of that. Up top, here's Bogdanovic. Swings it over to Ingles up top. Why is Ingles starting? Oh, yeah, that's right. Conley's out for this game. Forgot about that. Bogdanovic going inside. Scoops it up with the right. Ugh, that was bad. And it is off the backboard and out. Rebounded by Grayson Allen, and he's going to go inside and get fouled. A tough play by Grayson Allen right there. Tough rebound to grab it. He's gutsy. He's gutsy for sure, and he'll go to the line for 2. Okay, hold on. I need to figure this out. That wasn't the best start for Bogdanovic right there. He just kind of tossed it off the backboard, and it didn't end up working very well. So here's Grayson Allen at the line. First one is up and good. Got one more. Again, Grayson Allen is a tough player, a former Jazz man. He had some good minutes with the Jazz. He actually had a 30-point game. Actually might have been more than 30, but Grayson takes the second one. That one's up and good as well. Royce O'Neal inbounds it. It's Donovan. Donovan Mitchell up top. Gives it over to Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal over to Ingles. Ingles going inside. Swings it over for Gobert, and he can't control it, and he just loses it and gives it over to Grayson Allen again. Allen stops it. Gives it down low to Valanciunas. He loses it, but they're going to call a foul. Oh, I don't even know if that was a foul. All right. Yeah, I don't know if that was a foul right there. He kind of sold it very well, though. So they'll give it to him. All right, here we go. At the line, it's Valanciunas. 6-2 is our score. We got 10:21 left to play in the first. Last night, Rudy Gobert had 25 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Valanciunas puts the first one up and in. All right, 7-2. And this is a really good start for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've came out, they've defended really well, and they've been able to score the ball coming off of those transition attempts. It's worked nicely as Valanciunas puts that second one up and in. They've got a 6-point lead early. Here come the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell with it up top on Brooks. Gets some space, wraps around the Rudy Gobert screen, shoots a 3. You betcha! Donovan Mitchell from downtown. 2-5. It's a 3-point game now, but the Jazz really have to pick it up on the defensive end. Here goes Dillon Brooks. Goes inside, gonna scoop it up. Can't get it to fall. Throws it off the backboard, and that's I think that's an out of bounds. Yeah, they call it out of bounds. 9:56 left to play, and here we go. Still waiting on it. Donovan Mitchell has the ball now off of the inbounds. Gets a screen from Gobert, doesn't use it, goes right inside on Dillon Brooks and finishes with his offhand. That might have actually been Kyle Anderson who he went on. I couldn't call it. But wow. That's a tough finish. He hung in the air, took the contact, finished it, and he'll go to the line for one more. Again, tough play by Donovan Mitchell. And he's been aggressive in the last few games. Jazz will be sharp for playoffs. I agree. I think they will too. Wish the Jazz would have kept Allen. I do, but also Mike Conley's probably the better fit. So I'll take him. But 8-8 as Donovan Mitchell puts that one up and in. And here we go. Up top, it's Ja Morant going inside. Gives it out to Anderson. Now down low to Valanciunas. Valanciunas spinning on Gobert. Tries to put it up. That's going to be a charge. They did call it. Yep. I was going to say charge on Valanciunas. That might have not been a charge because he was in the restricted area as far as I could see. But I don't know. Good play by Gobert, sacrificing his body to get the call. And it's going to end up with the Jazz. Make sure you guys, if you like what you're seeing, smash up that like button and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers as here's Ingles right off of a pass. Got it from downtown. Joe Ingles. That quick release is just uncanny. All right, here we go. Morant gives it over to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Morant goes inside, puts it up on Gobert. Can't get the finish. A swat by Gobert. It looked like it might have actually gone off the backboard, but I couldn't tell. O'Neal goes inside, lobs it up for Gobert. Can't catch it. And here come the Grizzlies. Up top, it's Grayson Allen. Shoots a deep three. Oh, it's good. That is such a tough shot by Grayson Allen. He just has that three-point shooting ability that not a lot of other guys have. That's incredible. Donovan goes inside, puts one off the glass, and he'll be fouled. Donovan Mitchell going to the line for two. We got 8:45 left to play in the first quarter. Donovan at the line. First one is up and first one is down. That's 12-11. The Jazz up by one. That actually might be their, I would say, like second or third lead of this game. They are still kind of slow to start in this quarter, especially on the defensive end. The first quarter is just plaguing the Jazz and has been for quite a while. And second one is up and good for Donovan as well. 13-11 is our score now, a 2-point difference. And here we go. Up top, it's Ja Morant. Ja Morant swings it over for Kyle Anderson, puts up a one-handed floater and got that one to go. They are just answering every single time the Jazz the Jazz score. It's incredible. And now here are the Jazz. Gobert loses it, but he'll go to the line again. So, and one thing that I've noticed, of course, Gobert has had a better shooting stroke at the line for the past few games. But the more that they can get him to the line, the more that they're going to like that. That's what they're trying to do right now. So Gobert at the line, 13-13, 8:24 left to play in the first. All right. Puts it up, and that one's good. 1 out of 2 for free throws. First shot is up and good. 13-14 is our score. Second one coming for Gobert. Puts that one up and in too. So 2 for 2 from the line for Rudy Gobert. All right. Here we go. Ja Morant up top. Swings it over to Kyle Anderson. Anderson working on Ingles. He's got a screen from Valanciunas, dumps it off for him, and he's going to put up a floater. Can't get it to go. And that one's going to be out on Valanciunas. He doesn't like the call, but it doesn't matter. Jazz basketball. 8:09 left to play in the first. The Jazz up by 2 after a good foul line performance right there from Gobert. That was nice. All right, Gobert gives it over to Ingles. Ingles looking to shoot it. Gives it down to O'Neal in the corner. Back to Ingles up top. Gets some space. Goes in. Gives it to Gobert, and he puts it up and in. The nice lay-in by Rudy Gobert. And he hasn't been the best at that shot, so it's good to see that he's getting there. with it. Okay, here we go. Anderson, tough pass to Grayson Allen. Grayson gives it over to Anderson in the corner. He drives. Anderson, step back floater, can't get it to go. And here we go. Donovan Mitchell pacing the floor, stops, pops, three, good! From downtown. Donovan Mitchell, and there's a timeout on the floor. Donovan, again, feeling himself early in this game. 13. Wow. He's scored as many as the Grizzlies have. That's incredible, man. And he just does it so quietly. You don't even feel it, and he just goes in and drops buckets. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Nets building a powerhouse. Yeah, they absolutely are. They're making moves that they can do that. All right, here we go. Getting back after this. We're looking at this play right here against the 76ers. The Jazz like to run this thing where they do a double screen, and they kind of just have Derek Favors red rovering, and then they end up having Donovan Mitchell or whoever the ball handler is get wide open on coverage. These back screens, these back cuts, and all of this kind of stuff just makes the Jazz run. They are a very, very well-coached team. And, I mean, nobody can say that isn't true. Quinn Snyder is fantastic. And also, you talk about a big connection. Mike Conley played in Memphis from 2007 to 2019, and he averaged 14.9 points, 3.0 assists, and 5.7 3.0 rebounds and 5.7 assists. He is the all-time leader in games played for them, all-time leader in assists, steals, and points for the Grizzlies. That's incredible. He has so many accolades down there. What is going on, John? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, they absolutely are. Nets building a powerhouse. Jazz have built a powerhouse. Yeah, you're correct. They absolutely have built a juggernaut of three-point shooters. They get the job done from downtown, and that's exactly what they need to do. They know that, they've just kind of figured it out that the more three-point shooters they can add, and the guys who are kind of versatile on defense and, on offense and defense, they are going to do well, and that's exactly what they've done. They've just kept adding guys on that can help. Post All-Star points. In 8 games since the All-Star weekend, Donovan Mitchell has posted an average of 29.8 points per game on 47.9% shooting and 42% from beyond the arc. It's the 4th best scoring average in the NBA since the All-Star break. He has been killing it recently, and it's helped the Jazz a lot. He is an absolute game changer when he's playing this well. He absolutely is. What is up, Contrast Gaming? Thank you so much for stopping in. Always appreciate it. Rudy the Bully against the Bulls on the 22nd of March. Rudy Gobert posted a stat line of 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 blocks. That's incredible. And that's the first game since the 80s for a player to score more than 20 points and on 80% shooting with at least 10 boards and 9 blocks. That's incredible. And I can't even imagine who did that last. That is a crazy stat line. And here we go. Now on for the Grizzlies, it's Ja Morant. Ja looking to go inside on Favors. Going to throw up a tough one, and that's going to be a travel on Ja Morant. Actually might have been an illegal screen. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but here we go. 6:53 left to play in the first. Up top, it is Donovan Mitchell. Crosses half court, looking to get some offense rolling. And he goes inside. He's already got 13. Splits the D. Puts up a floater. Got it to go. Count the bucket, Donovan Mitchell. That is so incredible. He is single-handedly putting his team way ahead of the other team. That is incredible. He goes inside. He makes plays on the defensive end. He just turns it around. Scores on the offensive end. That's insane. And he's at the line for one more, puts it up and in. He wants this game to be over before it even started, man. 16 for Donovan Mitchell early. And they are 25-0, the Utah Jazz, with a 10-0 run in the game, and they just had one. Here comes Ja Morant, puts it up, doesn't get it to go. Here come the Jazz. Royce O'Neal up top. O'Neal gives it over to Clarkson. Clarkson working up top on Bane. Splits it. Clarkson going inside. Fades. Gives it out to Donovan Mitchell in the corner. He splits the defense. Kicks it out to O'Neal. 3. Oh, just short. And he doesn't get that one to go. And here come the Grizzlies. Up top, it's Anderson. Anderson. Driving on Bogdanovich. Puts up a tough shot, and he got that one to go. He has a great floater in his game. He's able to kind of work around a lot of defenders with that. Up top, it is Royce O'Neal. O'Neal gives it over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich gets blocked from behind. Nice play on defense. I think that was Anderson right there. And that's going to be a foul on the Jazz. They intentionally fouled to stop the break. But that was good stuff. All right, 5:48 left to play in the first. It's been a pretty good game so far. The Jazz just trying to hang on to this lead. Again, they are 25-0 with a 10-0 run in the game. All right, here we go. Anderson drives, splits it, gives it down to Clark. He gets a wide open lane, and they wave off the bucket. Going to call a foul on the floor on Bogdanovich. I didn't really see what they called. I think that it was off ball, though. Clark had a really nice game the last time out. I'm not exactly sure what his stat line was, but it was a really good game. Time for a big run. Let's go, JC. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. On the Jazz, -9. Yeah, they are favored by quite a bit in this game. Considering like what happened in the last time out, Anderson puts up a floater, doesn't get it to go, and here come the Jazz. 15-23 is our score. Up top, it's Donovan Mitchell, guarded by Grayson Allen, gives it over to Clarkson. Clarkson had a tough start in the last game. He's going to drive, gets it stolen away by Anderson. Here he comes, and he lays it up and in. Almost got beat by one of the Jazz defenders. I think that was Clarkson who was heading back. Clarkson just needs to be a little bit more decisive. I think he's kind of like, he's in leeway. He doesn't know what to do right now. Get back to your game. Oh, and that's just a bad pass, like a terrible pass by Donovan. That one's stolen away by Winslow. Gives it out into the corner for Ja. Can't get his shot to go. And here come the Jazz. Up top, it's Royce O'Neal. O'Neal goes inside. Gives it over to Bogdanovich on the corner. He gives it back out to Royce. Now to Donovan. Donovan looking to swing it. Gets a screen from Royce. Now into Royce. Back out to Clarkson. 3. Got it! From downtown. And just like that, he's 1 for 1 on his shot attempts. So, he was probably listening to me. I told him he was indecisive, and he cleared it up. And now here's a short 3 by Grayson Allen. No good. Rebounded by Favors off to Donovan Mitchell. Now to Bogdanovich. Drives. Puts it up. Oh, can't get it to go, but Favors gets the board and puts it back up and in. That is just tenacity from Derek Favors. You do not see that often out of him. He has aged quite a bit as he's been with the Jazz this year. Up top, it is Morant. That is one of the things that he possesses, though, is he is pretty old, but he's able to still go after it night after night. Okay, and that's just a missed shot right there by the Grizzlies, and here comes Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson going inside on Winslow, puts up a tough floater, can't get it to go, rebounded by Grayson Allen. Allen works his way inside, steps back out, takes a deep 3, can't get it to go off the heel, and here come the Jazz. Got the rebound, and Donovan bringing it up. Grayson Allen has played pretty good defense, by the way, as he just kind of closed out on Donovan as he was taking a 3 right there, and it's rebounded by Winslow. Winslow on the other end. Goes inside with the left, puts it up with the left, can't get it to go. Clark is there, and he puts it in. That actually might have been offensive goaltending, but they didn't call it. And there's going to, I think, be a timeout on the floor. Yeah, timeout on the floor. Jazz need to talk it over. Kind of gave up a little bit of space there on that lead. Got to be careful with it, especially early in the game. Don't want to give it up too early. Good morning to everybody in the Philippines stopping in. I appreciate it. D. Fabes is a rebounding fool. Good trade when we sent that bum Darren Williams packing. Yeah, I feel ya. I actually have a Darren Williams jersey, though. So, gotta love him. Everybody who likes what they're seeing right now, please leave a like on the stream. We got 125 people in here, but only 29 likes. Let's get it going. Jazz fan at heart and mind from Nueva Ecija, Philippines. Go for a win, Jazz. That's what I am talking about, Tracy. Appreciate it. Full tank JC will set his flamethrower. Yeah, I agree, man. Billy, I would not doubt that he has a nice game tonight. I would not doubt it at all. I think that he's due for a big game, and he's got to get back into that into his groove soon here. So don't be surprised if you see some big shots from JC today. Good afternoon from Utah. Yeah, it is 7:30 in Utah. I'm not in Utah. I'm actually in Nebraska, but I do know Mountain Time very well. All right. Okay, here we go. Again, 19-28. Pretty back and forth. I mean, the Grizzlies are playing pretty well, but Donovan kind of pulled the Jazz away right there. And he's really been the main scorer in this whole game. 16 points for Donovan, 6 for Kyle Anderson. He's the closest high scorer. And, I mean, the Jazz are just playing really well on the offensive end. And this is good because we're kind of seeing that they are starting to get into their groove a little bit earlier here in the start of games, which is fantastic. First round exit for the Jazz, I strongly disagree. Where at in Utah, born and raised in Layton? Yeah. Yeah, you could talk to her about that in the chat. Good afternoon from Oregon. Awesome. Love Oregon. That's a sweet state, man. Lots of trees, I'll say that. Jazz overrated, and I disagree. I disagree, Spores. What do you guys think? Are the Jazz overrated? I don't think they are. Straight out of Sacramento, that's what I'm talking about, Viper. It's a sick name, by the way. Mike Conley last night was like his father with those hops to win. Yeah, no kidding, man. He was killing it last night for sure. All right. Behind the numbers, the Jazz record consecutive home wins. 18 is their current streak. Looking to add on to that. And they are going to, spans 2 seasons in 98 and 99. Those were finals years, I think. 97 and 98. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but the Jazz had 20 consecutive home wins. They're looking to add on to that number. Here comes Ingles with the left, hands it off for Jordan Clarkson. Again, Ingles has a fantastic left hand as Jordan Clarkson's going to go inside, puts up a floater, got it to go. Quick start for Jordan Clarkson. He's already got 5, carrying on off after that momentum that he gained in the final minutes of that other game against the Grizzlies. All right, here we go. Clarkson up top. He already has 5. He's looking to go inside, kicks it out for Georges Niang. Now back to Ingles, back to Clarkson. Takes a deep 3, tough one, airballed it. That was just a little bit too tough. He had a hand in his face. Only checks in for the Jazz, and now he's up top guarding Melton, but Winslow gets free for a jumper. Takes it, no good. Rebounded by Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson looking to go inside, spins. Has nowhere to go with it, gonna kick it out for Georges Niang. He goes inside, puts up a floater. That one's off. And it's going to be rebounded by Joe Ingles. Ingles takes it with his left. Gives it over to Jordan Clarkson again. Clarkson spinning. Floater up. Good. Wow. Like, that is just so incredible. That guys like Jordan Clarkson can have an off night and just come back and absolutely dominate the first quarter. 5 minutes and he's got 7 points. He's 3 for 5 shooting. So pretty solid numbers there. Miss by Brooks. And here come... Actually, that might have been Jones. That was Jones. And now out for the corner, it is Mie Oni. That's another airball 3 for the Jazz. Missed that one a little bit long from the corner. Melton takes a deep 3. That one's another airball. What is happening? Holy moly. They're just kind of like tossing bombs right now, and they are all going out of bounds. Holy moly. I'll keep waiting because, Adam Silver, he'll just kind of like, he'll call him up. He wants the big markets in the finals. You know how it is. Ingles up top, gives it over to Niang. 3. Got it from downtown. Georges Niang, one of the best 3-point shooters from the top of the key for the Jazz. And that's just solid. Solid stuff. All right, here we go. Tyus Jones kicks it over to Winslow. Winslow out to Bane. Bane driving with the right, swings it over to Winslow again. On the wing, short. Rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Here come the Jazz. Up top, it is Ingles. Gives it over to Clarkson. Clarkson working inside. Lobs it up for Gobert, and he puts it home. Sorry if that's loud for you guys, but holy moly. That was a fantastic pass right there by Jordan Clarkson. A tough pass. Very tough. And now here we go again. Niang gets a steal on Melton. Gives it over to Joe Ingles, sorry. And now Gobert has it up top, gives it over to Ingles again. Ingles wraps around his screen, going inside. And he goes with the left, and he's going to be bumped. A foul right there, and I don't think they called that one on the shot, but it doesn't matter. The Jazz are in the bonus, and Ingles will be going to the line for 2. This has been a fun game so far. Fun game for sure. Oral Roberts almost had it. Yeah, they did. They did for sure. They got close. 16.3 seconds left to play in this first quarter, and now Ingles at the line. First one up and good. A fantastic free throw shooter, and the Jazz have just been holding back this Memphis team, especially for the last 5 minutes. Just low scoring right now for them. Almost a 40-point quarter for the Jazz. That's insane. At the line, Ingles, second one, up, good. So 2 for 2 from the line there for Ingles, and here we go. Up top, it is Brooks bringing it down, or actually that's Jones up top. I'm going to mix those guys up all day. Jones going inside, gives it over to Bane. Bane steps back, wing 3. That one's a brick, no good, and Gobert has nothing to do but lob it, and that's going to end the first. 19-39, the Jazz already up by 20. Seeing a similar start to the story as what we saw yesterday. Just a big lead for the Jazz coming out of the first quarter, but that doesn't mean anything because we saw the Grizzlies just come back to them immediately after that first. They just got right back in it. So we'll see what happens. IDK, why we paid a guy max when he gets killed every playoffs? Yeah, I know, but look at the way that he's been playing these last couple of games. If he plays like this and he just takes over games, then it's just game over for other teams. Because he just absolutely, when he's in the game, when he's got his head in it and he's ready, he is locked in and he's defending the whole paint. He just completely creates spacing issues for other teams. It is a complete stalwart when he's on it. Jazz aren't making past the first round when Daddy Jokic is beating you. I really hope that we don't have to play him. That is my worst fear. My worst fear. Have no room to clown the best team in the league. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jack. But honestly though, you have Jokic, and he is just absolutely so tough to guard for guys like Gobert who don't have that defensive versatility that's needed to guard a guy who can step back and shoot threes and do everything that a lot of guards can do. He's not fast, but it doesn't really matter because he's just so versatile, man. So versatile, and he is my MVP easily. All right, here we go. All right, let's do this thing. Yeah, do I have any mods in here right now that can be watching chat? Hey Cole, if you're in here, just watch the chat for me, please. And here we go, getting started with the second quarter. There's nothing bad going on right now. Confidence issue with Gobert. Yeah, I agree. They just need to be able to get him to a point where he can feel that he can guard anybody. He can. If he just gets that defensive versatility where he has the confidence to step out, All right, here we go. Here we go. 12 minutes to go in the second quarter. Game summary to start off for you guys. 59-28 for percentage field goal wise, and the Jazz have just been killing it from outside. It's been fantastic. Okay, here we go. Up top, it is Joe Ingles. Swings around a screen from Gobert. Kicks it Oni. Wide open corner 3. Can't get it to fall. And here come the Grizzlies. Up top, it's Ja Morant. Stops. Gives it over to Melton. Actually, I lied. That was Desmond Bane, I think, who had the ball. And Valanciunas looking to go inside. Puts up a jump hook. Got it to go. That is such a tough shot to guard. If he gets you on his back, then that one's in every time. Even for Rudy Gobert, that is a tough shot, man. Ingles gives it over to Clarkson. Clarkson splits the defense, goes baseline, tries to swing it, and that one's going to be stolen away. Nice steal right there by Tyus Jones. Jones, a great defensive player for Duke in his day, and they're going to have the ball tipped out by JC, Jordan Clarkson, and that one's going to stay with the Grizzlies. But a nice transition opportunity. Kind of lost it. But, again, great defensive play by Jones. Both of those brothers are actually known. I think it's Trey and Tyus. Both of them are known for being really good defenders. And now inside for Anderson, and he puts it up and in. That was not Anderson. That was Brooks. My God, they look so similar. It's killing me, man. Okay. Up top, it is Clarkson. Clarkson going inside, gives it over to Niang. Niang gives it up for Rudy. Can't finish. Oh, at the rim, too. And he kicks it out, and they didn't call a travel right there. Probably should have been on Gobert, as Ingles is going to go inside. Kicks it corner for Oni. Another three, short. And that one's rebounded by Bane. Kicks it down low for Melton. Melton, oh, gets Niang for the blocking foul. In transition, like, I just don't know about that call. I guess that maybe he wasn't set. But if we take a look at it again, then, you know. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I feel like that might be blocking. They probably made the right call right there. As here goes Brooks, going to kick it over for Valanciunas, now to Anderson. Wait. No. That's Brooks. Brooks takes it up and shoots it in. For some reason, my Siri turned on. Okay. And 25-39. Now a 14-point game. The Jazz have not scored since the start of the quarter. Up top, it is Ingles. Ingles looking to go inside. Goes baseline. Going to take a three. Oh, can't get it to go. Just a little bit long right there. And now here comes Bane. Bane gives it over to Brooks. Brooks down low for Valanciunas. Now Valanciunas working on Gobert. Wants to pop a jumper. And he will not. He goes inside. Loses it. Stolen by Joe Ingles. Ingles pushing. Gives it. Oh, no. Gets a screen from Gobert. Tries to give it to Gobert, turns it over. Here come the Grizzlies. Up top, it is Brooks. Goes in. Tough shot. Can't get it to fall, but actually that's Jones. No, that is Brooks, and he will go to the line for two. My God, that is hard to call, man. They look the exact same from just their jerseys, and they have really close jersey numbers, I'm pretty sure. 24 and like 25 or something. It's ridiculous, and you can't tell the difference between them when you're watching it. Holy crap. Yeah, 21 and 24, and they look the same. Ugh. Tyus Jones, or which one is it? Is it Trey or Tyus? And then you got Dylan Brooks at the line. He missed the first one. Second one is up and good from Brooks, 27-39. And we got a 12-point difference. Here comes Ingles. Ingles wraps around a screen. The Jazz still are yet to score. Ingles tries to bullet it down for Niang. He's making too much risky passes right now. Now here come the Grizzlies. Up top, it's Melton. Swings it over for Valanciunas. He takes a three. Kind of bricked that one. He releases it really flat. I just noticed that. Now here comes Clarkson. Clarkson up top, guarded by Melton. Spins. Goes, puts up a floater. Got it to go. That will be instant offense. If you can get him into those situations where he's spinning, he's got a little bit of ISO, kind of a little bit of outside coverage, though. He's able to cut, get the ball, and get the job done. All right, here we go. Now it is inside. That is Bane. Bane puts up a floater and in. Why are there all these numbers in the 20s for the Grizzlies? Like, holy moly, they are all super low numbers. Okay, 41-29. Niang has it in the corner. Can't get it to go. Get him off the floor, man. He sucks right now. Okay. Brooks going inside. Tough finish. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line for two. Again, the Jazz are just not in sync right now. We saw this at the beginning of the second quarter as well in the last game. They just kind of stopped playing very well. Jason Wilson, appreciate you being in here. Oh, you're all good, Cardo. I always appreciate you being in here, though. All right. Here we go. All right, everybody. Make sure if you like what you're seeing, smash up that like button. We got like 180 people in here, but we only have 49 likes. Let's get that number up. Brooks steps back for a shot. Can't get it to go. Rebounded offensively by Valanciunas. He can't get it in either. And now here come the Jazz trying to extend their lead just a little bit. They're only up by 12 now. Clarkson going inside. Fades away. Jumper. Good. That is such a tough shot, man. He just has that in his bag. Incredible. awareness by Clarkson to get that one to fall. Here comes Melton. Melton looking to go inside, guarded by Gobert, puts it up and in. Melton. He's pretty versatile for being a guard, and there's going to be a timeout on the floor. Jazz need to talk it over. A 12-point game, and just like that, Memphis is not going away. Not at all. They are right with the Jazz right now. They are absolutely right there. All right, here we go. Again, a commercial timeout going. 7:47 left to play in the second quarter. Heading into this halftime break, we're going to see what the situation is. But it's going to be an interesting game. The Grizzlies have just shown that they're able to come back and get into games really quickly. And they just kind of charge. And they get the job done. They're not a bad team whatsoever. Tyus Jones, fantastic playmaker. He's able to find his guys. And Brendan Clark, also another good guy. Just a strong team overall. All right. Once again, we are in a commercial timeout, but let's get all of these likes up. Can't change what's on your screen. Yep, it happens. Brooke, got to go defensive adjustments. Yeah, they absolutely do. They have to be able to get done on the defensive end is if they want to get. He ain't Kobe. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He definitely isn't Kobe. Yeah, they need to. You love how Oni is getting minutes and experience. I agree, but I think that they need to take Niang off because he's not able to really do much on the defensive end. It's just kind of killing him. It is absolutely killing him. All right. What's going on, Jay? Appreciate you stopping in. What's going on, Sexton a Dog? We appreciate that. We appreciate you being in here, 16 points for Donovan. He hasn't really had many minutes aside from being in for that first few, those first few possessions. 5 for 6 shooting for him. Just a fantastic start to this game for Donovan, but they took him out. Again, 7:47 left to play in this second quarter. Stick around. We got a good one on our hands. And make sure we got like 200 people in here now, so we need to have like 100 likes. Let's get that up. Let's set our goal for 75 by halftime. Can we get 75 likes by halftime? That means we need like 22 more. We need 22 more likes. Let's hit it up. All right. Once again, Jordan Clarkson starts off hot. 5 for 7 field goals. Made 1 from outside, 3 from inside. Or actually, no. Yeah. No. 4 inside, 1 outside. Kind of did my math wrong right there, but solid stuff for Jordan Clarkson to start this game. And Donovan Mitchell checking back in. Up top, gives it over to Gobert. Now over to Donovan Mitchell outside. Takes a shot, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Joe Ingles, and he puts that one up and in. That's just a awareness play right there by Joe. A lot of guys wouldn't have seen that coming, but he was right in position to get the offensive board. Up top, it's Jones. Jones swings it over for Valanciunas. Valanciunas up top. He's not being guarded outside the three-point line. They give it over to Bane. Bane going inside. Pops a floater. Short. No good. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas loses it, and it's going to stay with the Grizzlies. Poked out by Favors. 31-45. 7:09 left to play in the second. This game is getting, they are still trading buckets right now. And they're just kind of being outworked on the glass by Valanciunas. Jones gives it over to Brooks. Brooks goes inside, pops a floater, can't get it to go, gets his own board again, and gives it over to Valanciunas, and he puts it up and in. Again, the offensive boards are just killer for this Memphis team. They are getting a lot of great offensive boards on the offensive glass. Yeah, I kind of messed that up. But anyway, Derek Favors gets an offensive board, kicks it out for Bojan Bogdanovic, steps into a 3, can't knock it down. Looking like he's kind of going back to that shy stage. He's 0 for 4. Here comes Desmond Bane, gives it over to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Takes a 3. That weird jump shot, but it still goes in. 36 to 45 as they cut it to within single digits. Donovan Mitchell works around a screen, gives it over to Clarkson. Clarkson takes a deep 3 and got it to go. 48 to 36. That is good that he's turned it up. And Dylan Brooks now on the other end can't get it to go. Stepped into it a little bit too much. Looked like he was out of rhythm. 36 to 48. Now here up top is Joe Ingles. Gets a screen from Derek Favors. Works around it. Goes inside. And that one's going to be stolen away by Grayson Allen. Here he comes. Goes inside. Oh, and the slam by Grayson Allen. What a play. I love it. That's a great play by Grayson Allen, and I didn't even think that he was going to do that, but just, wow. Now there come the Jazz, and they just laid that one up and in, 50 to 38. I'm not sure who did that. I'm pretty sure it was Donovan, though. Yeah, 18 points for Donovan. Grayson Allen on the hustle play on the other end, and they're going to stay with the Grizzlies on an out-of-bounds play, but wow. Just the hustle by Grayson Allen, that is one thing I love about him. I know that his attitude, like I don't miss his attitude on the Jazz, but I miss his grittiness. He is willing to sacrifice his body to go get balls, and it's just fantastic. Grayson Allen at the line now. After that hustle play, he could put this Grizzlies team within range of getting really close to 10 or being under the 10 mark for this lead. 39 to 50 as he puts the first one up and in. Wow. Man, that just made me lose my voice. I mean, that was just a great play. It's one of those things that's kind of, you don't see it as often now. Guys sacrificing their body to go get it. I mean, one of the guys is like Blake Griffin. He does it quite often. He's just ready and willing to go grab it. And there is another one from Grayson Allen. Puts that one up and in. Let's see if the Jazz can respond. 40 to 50. It's a 10-point game. A lot closer than it was at the end of last quarter. 19 to 39 was the score then. Donovan works his way inside on Brooks. Tough shot. Got it to go somehow. Right over Brooks. 52 to 40. And it's a 12-point game once again. Here comes Anderson up top. Anderson gives it over to Grayson Allen. 3. Oh, and it just rolls out. That was very close to going in. Donovan working around a screen. Stops. Pops. 3. Good from downtown. Donovan Mitchell. He is absolutely on fire in this game. 23 for Donovan. He could have a 50-point game easily. He is just killing it. Wow. And I need to change this. This is not the first quarter. That is my bad. If anybody commented it and I didn't see it, I'm sorry. But wow. Oops. There we go. Donovan Mitchell. Oh my gosh. Why is it doing that? I didn't group him, did I? There we go. Okay. So Donovan has just been killing it recently, man. Yeah, he's just been fantastic. Make sure you guys are smashing up that like button. We got 203 in here. Let's keep putting it on. Let's get to 75 likes before halftime. Okay. For some reason, the NBA is showing this weird, stretched version of these top plays, and it is really odd. I'm not sure if that's, my resolution or if that's just, the thing, but that's odd. Okay. Royce O'Neal is yet to score, but he has been locking up on Ja Morant so far. He's been playing some nice defense. You know that it's good when Ja Morant is yet to score. And he scored a ton of points on the Jazz the last time out. So that's just credit to Royce O'Neal. He's been able to lock him up. Guys will be exposed in the playoffs when teams figure out how to stop the 3-ball. But let me tell you, Jazz are not shooting well from downtown in this game. In fact, 38.9% from downtown, which is nowhere near what they usually get. So from the field, 20 for 39. They've only taken 18 threes, made 7 of them, so still not bad. But that is not a 3-point dominant. That's not a 3-point dominant scoring output. Not at all. They are getting shots inside. They've shown that they can adjust. They've done it. I do not think that that's going to be the point that teams are going to be able to expose them on. Maybe it's on the defensive end, though. We'll see. Where's Conley? Conley is out there managing that hamstring injury that he had earlier in the year, just trying to make sure that he doesn't get hurt again. And I'm fine with that. If they take him out for that, that's totally cool. Totally cool. Hey, and I appreciate that, Jason, for trying to remind me to do that. Trying to remind me to change the number on the quarter. Appreciate it. Okay, game time. Yeah, they're showing the Jazz actually have quite a few people in the arena, and it's just they've been increasing that number ever since the vaccinations started coming out. A lot of people in Utah are getting vaccinated. I know that a lot of you are from there, so props to your state for getting everybody safe from this virus. Now here comes Ja Morant, yet to score in this game. He's 0 for 4 shooting, guarded by Royce O'Neal up top. He's playing him really tight. Gives it over to Grayson Allen. Gonna make other guys make the plays. Ja Morant goes inside, dumps it off, and that's gonna be stolen by Royce O'Neal. Here we go. Royce swings it over for Donovan. Donovan could put the Jazz up by a lot. Splits the defense, goes inside, kicks it. Corner. Clarkson. Got it for 3. It's Jordan Clarkson. And he's already got 17 in this game after having a very, very slow start to that last game. That is just fantastic. He's shown that he can adjust. He knows what he needs to do, and there's going to be no shot on that foul on the Jazz. It looks like that Morant is going to be going to the line, though, for 2. Wow. And also the ball movement. That was just a pretty pass right there by Donovan Mitchell. He just knows exactly how to find Clarkson where he can make plays, and it's just fantastic. Donovan Mitchell, the first half of the last 4 games, 21 points against Chicago, 20 against Brooklyn, 19 against, or 19 against, who would it have been? Would have been, no, it would have been Memphis. Yeah, 19 against Memphis and 23 today against Memphis. So both free throws good right there for Morant. And now here come the Jazz. Up top, it is Donovan Mitchell. A nice trip at the free throw line for Morant. Maybe just seeing the ball go in the bucket is going to help him. Up top, it is Clarkson. Clarkson swings it over for Donovan. Donovan works his way inside. Sees Clarkson. Wide open. Wing 3. You betcha! From downtown, Jordan Clarkson strikes again. 61-42. And the Jazz are just piling it on from downtown right now. Now outside for Dillon Brooks. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Here come the Jazz. Up top, it's Clarkson. Clarkson gives it down low for Favors, and he slams it home. That's such a difficult play to make. The playmaking for the Jazz is just on point right now, and they are leading by 21. Just an absolute scoring outburst, explosion for the Jazz. Wow. That's incredible, man. Oh. Definitely going to be 6th man of the year. He absolutely is. I mean, he is just killing it right now. 20 points already for Clarkson after a very slow day yesterday. Like, that is tough. JC is going for 30 points tonight. Yeah, you were right. You were right, Carmelo. You were definitely right. Love the effort of your commentating. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I try my best. I'm not Addison, but I try my best. He's got a fire thing. I don't know. He's like got a, I don't know. He's like built for it. And I'm developing myself into it. Monday versus Cleveland, that game. I'm not sure exactly what time it starts at. I'm pretty sure it's like, I think it might be 8 o'clock. But Wednesday at Memphis, that one's a 7 o'clock game. And then you got, after that, Chicago, Orlando, Dallas, Phoenix, Portland, and Sacramento. They've got a pretty easy schedule coming up here. So we'll see what they do. But Jordan Clarkson, huge in this game so far. And he knows, he knew in that last game he had to pick it up. Needs to, get back into that rhythm. Figure out what he's doing wrong. But he did. He absolutely did. As here we go. Up top, it is Anderson. He's at the logo. Gives it down low for Ja, and he's going to lay that one in. Ja Morant starting to get going here. 4 points for him. And now here we go for the Jazz. Down low, it's Bojan Bogdanovic. Tries to kick it out. Gives it over to O'Neal. And that one's just going to roll out of bounds right there. O'Neal couldn't clear it in time. I'm not sure if it was out on him. No, it's going to be Grizzlies ball off of that one right there. They cut it to within 20, though. And I think that they could honestly come back just based on how they've been playing in the past. They are able to quickly make threes on the other floor or on the other side of the floor. Clark gets it off the inbound, gives it over to Morant. Morant going inside on Favors, gets trapped. Out to Anderson. Back to Morant. Morant up top. He's again guarded by Favors. Trying to go inside. Steps back. Yeah, and he's swatted away. Wow, great defensive play. The hesitation by Favors gives it down low for Clarkson. Out to the corner for a three. No good. And here comes Grayson Allen. Allen tries to give it over to, I think he was looking for Dylan Brooks. Couldn't get it to him. And that one's going to be out of bounds on the Jazz. It'll stay Grizzlies ball. They are still playing pretty nice defense right now, the Grizzlies. They just have to get some offense going. They're getting the defensive stops. Got to convert on the other end. 44-63. Let's see what the Grizzlies can do. Up top, it's Anderson. Anderson gives it over for Clark. Going inside on Favors. Stops, pops, floater. Good. And that's a tough shot also for a big man. He's very versatile for that, though. And I like him being on the Grizzlies. I feel like he has a lot of room to develop. Down low for, oh my God, Rudy Gobert. And he just put that one up and in a slam, 65-46. And that's just a fantastic play. I think he might have one more coming. We'll see. Yeah, I think that they called an and one right there. But wow, that is just a fantastic playmaking play again for the Jazz. And Gobert's already got 8. And he is at the line for one more. Let's see if he can make it. He made 2 already in this game, and he's short. I cursed him. 46-65, and here comes John Morant off the rebound, crossing half court. Gets a screen from Kyle Anderson, working around it, goes inside, steps back, gives it out to Kyle Anderson up top of the key. Kyle Anderson looking to go inside, spins, gives it back out to Clark. Clark going inside, puts it up and in again. Clark with that floater. That's an incredible shot for him to have in his arsenal. Here goes Rudy Gobert up on a lob from Donovan Mitchell. Can't get it to fall. And here come the Grizzlies. They could have a really quick scoring outburst here. But it's going to be stripped away by Royce O'Neal. And he comes down the floor. He's going to pop a really deep three. But that was going to be a foul. An intentional foul right there on the Grizzlies to stop the break. Wow. That's the way. Yes, they are doing a nice job. Addison is not able to make it in here tonight. Oh, and we appreciate that, Julian. Yes, 75 likes. We're killing it tonight. Let's keep getting it up, though. Keep getting it up. Almost to halftime here. All right, here we go. Joe Ingles to inbound. They don't have too much time to work with here. 21 seconds. 1:45 left to play in the game. Up top, it's Donovan. Donovan looking to go inside on Morant. Donovan up top on Morant. Steps back, gives it out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich driving. He puts up a shot, and that one's going to rim out. No good. And that's going to be it's just out of bounds on the Jazz. Looked like it might have been a foul on Valanciunas, but Gobert looked like it kind of flopped. So they didn't call it. All right. Here we go. 48-65 is our score. 1:33 left to play now. Morant up top looking to get some offense for the Grizzlies. Now gives it over to Morant. Over to Allen. Back to Ja. Ja going inside. Morant working on Bogdanovich. Puts up a floater and he gets the shooter's bounce. Gets the English and that one's going to go in. 50-65. Yeah, 65. And now here comes Donovan. Donovan works his way inside. Now going to spin and fades and gets it to go. The spinning jumper for Donovan Mitchell. That is just a tough shot, man. Now we have 55 seconds left to go. Donovan leading all scorers with 25. A huge half for him. Now it's Ja. Ja spinning. Looking to get some offense. Gives it over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound off a block from Gobert. Now out to Allen. Now Anderson takes a jump shot out of rhythm, but gets it to go. From downtown. Kyle Anderson, man. That's a tough shot, too. Catching it like he did, that was very tough. Joe Ingles takes a three. Can't get it to go. And that one's going to go out of bounds on the Jazz. And now the Grizzlies could cut this one again to within, 11. They just have an uncanny ability to get games right back within their reach. A 14-point game, and just like that, they are right back in this one. All right, here we go. Up top for Ja. Ja works around a screen, gives it over to Valanciunas. Now to Grayson Allen. Grayson works it and takes a three. Can't get it to fall. And here come the Jazz down the floor. They got 4 seconds to work with. Donovan stops, pops, deep three. Oh, and he got it at the buzzer. Donovan Mitchell from way outside. He shot that one from the parking lot. That's incredible. How did he do that? And 70-53 is your halftime score. That is just incredible. That might be the deepest shot I've ever seen Donovan Mitchell make. He is looking fantastic. And 28 for him. He's nearly got 30, and we're not even, like, we just got to halftime. Wow. Donovan, ice cold. Ice cold right now for Donovan. Wow. That is a tough shot too, man. Tough shot. From the hash on the opposite side of the floor. What? Jeez. That is incredible. All right. Here we go. Halftime report. I'm going to start that up for you guys in just a second. But make sure we keep liking and subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate it. That helps us out a lot. And we really do appreciate every single one of our subscribers. I think we just hit 1.55. So thank you everybody who's helped out with that. Oh, shoot. I went to the wrong thing. Here you go. Out. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we're at. 1,550. Can we get 1,560 before the end of halftime? I would appreciate it. All right, everybody. This is Bubble Donovan. Like, this is incredible. And when he's playing like this, I've said it a million times, it feels like, but he makes the Jazz contenders when he's playing like this. He absolutely does. He takes over the game. It's the same as when Rudy Gobert locks up at the end of the game, has the same impact, except that on Donovan Mitchell's end, it's scoring. They just had a 70-point half, which is fantastic. Oh, you have that USNIC? Yeah, I appreciate that, man. USNIC. You got 2.5. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We've actually had insane growth. Insane growth. And we've just been killing it. Our road to 1,000 was fantastic. Slowed down a little bit, but we're getting back up there. So 53-70 for the Jazz. Just two huge scoring quarters for the Jazz. 39 and 31 respectively in the first and second quarter. So just fantastic for them. Wow, that Hornets floor is really bright. That is like hard to look at. But Jonas Valanciunas hasn't made a three. That's one thing that I would watch out for, because in the second half, I think that they're going to kind of want him to get going from down there. We'll see what they do, though. They have a lot of ways to go with that. And if you guys didn't see, it looks like, oh, who's going to sign with the Nets? It was LaMarcus Aldridge, and that's just huge. They are building an absolute super team. Already 3, now 4 superstars. Or not 4 superstars, but 6 total all-stars on that team throughout their career. Just fantastic. Just tough to do that. That is, that's like tough stuff for the GM. That's hard to do. Yes, I did see that Coach Smith left, man. I have a feeling that we're going to hire Larry K, though, which I'd be down with, I'd take that. But I mean, let's go Utes. If I'm going to Utah State or Utah, I mean, I would kind of prefer to go to Utah, but Utah State is where a lot of my fans, or a lot of my family has went, so I might go there. Jazz are going to the finals this year, but we're gonna lose it, and that's bro. Yeah, I know, right, man? It's like so annoying because they're such an absolute juggernaut. I mean, they have everything that they need to win the championship, but we'll see. We'll see what they do. Yes, if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Tell them, Julian. That's what I'm talking about, man. We take a look at some stats for both of these teams. Field goal-wise, 20 for 51 for the Grizzlies and 26 for 48 for the Jazz. That comes out at a clip for 39.2% for the Grizzlies and 54 for the Jazz. Three-point percentage for both teams is looking pretty nice. 20% for the Grizzlies, which is actually not really good. But also on the other end, the Jazz 43.5% from downtown. And this is another thing, Cole. What if Nemas Queta leaves and goes to Utah. I think that he actually might just declare for the draft this year. I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to do. But there might be a couple transfers who are going to head to Utah. I just warn you about that. Rebounds for both teams. The Jazz narrowly winning it, but they have to be better on that defensive glass, because 8 offensive rebounds for the Grizzlies already, and they've just been killing it, man. They are crashing the boards on the offensive end. What is my opinion on the Horford shutdown? Honestly, that's blatant. It's killing their. I don't understand that. I don't understand why the NBA allows that. And also, what's up, Bronson? We haven't talked in a while. Hit me up. But like Horford, that is just that he was having a decent season too, and they just blatantly took him off. They took him off, and now he's not going to be able to play. He was having a nice season, and now they're just tanking. They are tanking, and that should be illegal. Ugh. No way we can beat the Nets in a 7-game series, man. Yeah, I just don't know what you do to counter that. Our best hope is that we get a path to the finals that is not too terrible, and our guys aren't overworked, and obviously there's going to be a lot of games in that series. The question is, there's a lot of time left. Maybe somebody on either one of our teams gets injured. You have one of the guys on the Jazz gets injured. That's always tough. Same thing with the Nets. If they get one of those guys injured, then that's just killer, Yeah, I got you, Bronson. I'll hit you up for sure. But wow, they just have an absolute super team and a heck of a coach too in Steve Nash, one of my favorite players to watch, and just he's just a fantastic coach as well. Do I think Matt Thomas will play a lot? Probably not. I feel like I can see him having a little bit of a role, maybe taking some of Georges Niang minutes. Once again, he's had a pretty bad game today. He so far has 3 points. He's 1 for 2 on 3-point. I mean, I guess that's not a terrible game, but it's kind of the things outside of the stat line that I've been looking at for Niang, and I feel like that maybe Thomas could get some of those minutes. Another guy that I don't think will get many minutes is Ersan Ilyasova. I just don't think he really fits into the rotation. But this 9-man for the Jazz is working really well, and keep in mind, Conley is out for this game. That's why you haven't heard me call his name a ton in this one. But Donovan Mitchell just seems to shine when he's out. And 28 points for him. I'm going to check out your channel, US. Or USNIC. How do you say it? Okay, so the best thing for the Jazz is to stay healthy, which is one of the reasons that we are so good this year. Haven't had any injuries. Yeah, and except for Azubuike, right? He had that severe ankle injury. But that has been just, it's made the continuity of this team just so strong. They have been able to keep this same roster just flowing for most of the year. The only odd one out has been Conley. He's been out with that right hamstring management. But that's just smart by the Jazz, not overworking him. They're making sure that he can get back to full health before he's really playing straight, and they want to get to the playoffs with him completely healthy in that regard. So I love it. And they're really doing a nice job. Of course, the Jazz trainer is some of the best in the league. They have a heck of an organization. They do exactly what they need to do. Yeah, no, I'll check it out for sure, though. I got you. I'll check it out. Nets have no D to guard our 3-point shot for the Jazz for the chip. That's true. And if they start shooting really well, just coming out of the gate, in the playoffs, and they just have it going, then I would be so happy, because that is just gonna do it. That's like game, But they're all the thing for the Jazz is that they are not able to get those acquisitions that teams like the Lakers are. They're getting closer to signing Drummond, right? They're right there in that race, and the Jazz just nowhere near. And that's just because it is Utah, and it's hard to lure free agents in. I wish that there was a different culture around it, but it just is what it is. So it's tough, and that goes the same way for the offseason. It's 2 times as tough to get guys, maybe even 50 times as tough to get guys to go to Utah. And it's just been a plague on the organization forever. But they made what they need to do with what they need to do. They develop talent within, and they just do exactly what they need to do. What the fudge is this? Hold on a sec. Oh my God. There are, well, let me get this right. There's 365 people watching a 2K stream of Utah Jazz versus. There is no way. Yo, that is insane. That is insane. Yeah, Disney playoffs. Yeah, that'd be funny. Yes, they can for sure. Offense wins games. Donovan Donovan scored way more than 41. Are you talking about regular season? No, he scored 41 in the regular season, I think. That's probably right. That's probably his max. But Disney playoffs, yeah, he was insane. Insane during that. Donovan's career high is in the 50s, maybe even the 60s. Cavaliers need to trade Love. He doesn't do anything. He's horrible. Yeah, Kevin Love he's old. He's been washed. He's been around the league. He's been with 2 teams basically his whole career. But when you look at it, I mean, he's just kind of losing all of that value that he once had. He's still a great 3-point shooter. That's one thing that you're going to want to keep him on. But you don't want to put him in a role where he's sacrificing his body as he's that old. Got a little bit more chance to get injured. I would like to see maybe a buyout on that contract, and then I could see him going to a contender. That's what a lot of these teams are trying to do right now, trying to eliminate those big contracts so that they can build. That's what the Jazz have done in the past. They want to build from inside, and they have absolutely done that. So many great talents come into this organization, are developed into the starting lineup. You talk about Joe Ingles. You talk about Georges Niang. Jordan Clarkson even. One of the guys that just took a bigger role once he got to Utah. Nets are signing Jesus tomorrow. Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Oh, all right. We are getting going here after halftime. Yeah, Colin Sexton is a heck of a player, though, for Cleveland. So watch him have some big numbers when they get very good in the future. And I love Cleveland. I have family out in Cleveland as well. It's a fun city, one of my favorites. I went to Slyman's, and I also went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and stuff. I really want to go to a Browns game. I'm a huge Browns fan. I haven't had a chance to do it yet, though. So, Drummond is for some reason going to go to the Nets. No way. No, he's going to. They don't have a spot for him. He's going to go to the Lakers. Okay, Jazz are going to choke in the playoffs. I disagree, Kay. We'll see, I guess. You can make a case for it that they're not going to be able to shoot the 3-pointer like they are right now, and there's going to be more time for teams to scout them, but when it comes down to it, they are just the best team at adjusting, and they figure out exactly what's going wrong in their offense at halftime, whether it be at the end of a quarter or at halftime. You never know it. You would trade him for DeRozan? No, of course not. Do not trade Colin Sexton or Kevin Love for DeRozan. DeRozan is getting way too old. Way too old. That's what I'm saying. Nets signing Goku tomorrow. Yep. They're signing lots of people, man. And that's just one of the things, again, that the Jazz don't have the luxury of doing. They have enough guys on their team who can make plays, though, that it's not a big deal. So it's okay. Again, developing from inside. The only way you get it done is by you do... What the... Wait, why'd you hide Julian? Hold on. Huh. That must have been a glitch. I know you didn't do that. I think we are going to trade Al Horford, Donovan, Rudy, Quinn Snyder, and the entire draft stash. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just, trade everything, Just get, one good guy, I'm kidding. No. We need to keep this core together. Patriots, Celtics, Bruins, Red Sox, you are loyal. No kidding, Luke. That is solid, man. Solid stuff. Clarkson, best year in Utah because he played more minutes than the older team. He deserves it. Yeah, you could trade Love for DeRozan for sure, but I don't know if they would accept that. I don't think Pop really wants Love, to be honest. Clarkson, best year in Utah, played more minutes than older team. Yeah, he deserves it. He absolutely does. You are totally right about that, Jeanette. It's just he has taken a huge role on this team. He just comes in off the bench and he does exactly what he needs to do. Need Big Al? I don't know if we need him. I'll be honest, Bronson. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like we got the pieces that we don't really have to do that. Yeah, sorry about that, Julian. We didn't mean to time you out. It does that sometimes. It was a glitch. Um, had ups and downs, good tiers and bad. Yeah, I mean you've also had quite a few good tiers recently because of the Patriots and the Bruins' success. I mean maybe not the Bruins, but the Patriots still. Nets need 5 All-Stars to beat Headband Joe. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like he's just he's insane. He's insane. Blake, thank you for stopping in, by the way. Mitchell has 28 at halftime. Dang, yes, he does. He's had a solid game so far, and we are getting going with the third quarter here. I will get you JC stats in just a sec, I promise. I think he has 20. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Here we go. Donovan Mitchell. I'm going to check in on JC. Yes, 20 points right there. 8 for 11 shooting. 4 for 6 from downtown. To start off the quarter, it is Joe Ingles in the corner for 3. Wow, that's a quick start. That's a very quick start. Okay, 53-73, back up to a 20-point game. I'm going to switch you guys to your view again. And now here come the Grizzlies. Can't get it to fall. Going to be rebounded by Gobert. Swings it over to Donovan. Donovan already has 28 on the game. He goes inside, and he's going to lose that one. Going to be Grizzlies ball. Tell all your friends we're starting up again. Clarkson has 20. Yeah, again, like solid stuff from Clarkson so far. He's definitely going to have a 30-point game. We'll see, though. I think he is. We'll see. Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. Now here comes Valanciunas. Puts up that jump hook, and that is just so hard to stop. He's like a freight train, but he's like still in motion, man. That is incredible. That's a hard shot to make, too. Joe Ingles hands it off for Donovan. Donovan going inside, gives it over to Rudy. Rudy puts it up, can't get it to fall, but he's going to be fouled, and he will go to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert. I think he's 2 for 3 on free throw line shots, maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure. But the Jazz, one key that I would identify for the Jazz going into this second half is to crash the boards, eliminate the Grizzlies on the boards. Like, that is the most important thing that I can identify for him. Now here is Gobert. First one is up and no good. Going to put him at 2 for 4 on the day from the line. Second one coming in just a sec. And here it goes. 10:50 left to play. Not even a minute has passed yet. And here is it. Yeah, okay, actually a minute has passed. But Gobert gets that second one to go. 1 for 2 at the line right there. Puts him at a clip of 3 for 5 from the line today. John Morant, deep 3. Got it to go. That was just a quick transition bucket. A miscommunication by the Jazz on the defensive end. Couldn't find him, and he made him pay. Here comes Joe Ingles. Gets a little bit of space. Gives it out for Donovan. 3. Oh, from the parking lot. Donovan Mitchell got it to go. 77-58. And he is just dropping bombs. That's 31 for Donovan. And a missed shot by Morant. And here come the Jazz. Up top, it's Donovan. Donovan swings it over for Ingles. Now back to Donovan. That was a really weird sequence. Now up for Gobert. Can't finish it, but he'll go to the line again. And that connection for Donovan and Rudy has just been showing totally, like, through this last few games. They have just been dominating. They have absolutely been killing it. It was a glitch, Julian. It timed you out for some reason. The system did, but it's all good. We didn't mean to do it. Now at the line, 58, and we are truly sorry about that. We never like when that happens. Now at the line, Rudy missed the first one. Hopefully he can get 1 for 2 here. That would be ideal for the Jazz. Get that lead back up to 20. 58-77. Donovan Mitchell just carrying the Jazz right now on 11 for 13 shooting. That is just killer, man. He has a fantastic stroke right now. And Rudy puts that one up and in. By the way, I don't think I'm going to make a post game today since I don't have Addison, and they're always best with Addison. We usually like to do the post games when there's both of us there, as Allen has the ball for the Grizzlies and passes it to nobody. I was looking for the ref right there, but he just couldn't pull it in, and it's going to go the other way. Jazz basketball, 20-point game, 9:51 left to play in the third. Here's Donovan. Up top, he's had some very good plays in this game. Donovan gives it over to Rudy. Rudy Swings it over for Gobert, or swings it over to Ingles, and Ingles going to throw it up with his left hand. Fouled again. And they are just driving inside, getting called for fouls, or getting fouls called on the Grizzlies, and it's just working like a charm. They're getting the job done, man. They are absolutely getting the job done. Next game is Cleveland, then we play Memphis. Yes, you are right. You are right. That is our upcoming schedule. Joe Ingles, most three-pointers made all time in Jazz history. Joe Ingles leads it with 920. And Joe gets it up and in at the line. First one is good, 79-58. And Joe's got a lot of years left in him, too. Enough that he's going to keep playing for a while, I think. But still, very effective for the Jazz. He's a heck of a player. Ersan Ilyasova finally looking like he is getting a little bit more playing time for this Jazz squad. Not in quite yet, as we are going to head to a timeout on the floor. Julian is the GOAT. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, everybody. Make sure we are smashing up that subscribe button and that like button. Once again, I think we're trying to get to 1,560. Let's push for it. Can I get 4 people to smash it up? We're at 1,556. I would appreciate that so much from the bottom of my heart. It'd be something if both Donovan Mitchell and JC breaks the record for most threes made in a game today. They made 9 each on this game. That would be insane. That would be awesome. That'd be crazy. Nah, LeBron not coming back for 6 to 8 weeks. Is that right? Wow. That is crazy. Wow. That's just a long time to be out, especially right now, because it's inching closer to the playoffs. And if they're not healthy, I know the Lakers are going to try to keep them as healthy as possible, but they have just been plagued with injuries, those two guys. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for them for sure. Even when he comes back, the offense has changed. Everything gets out of whack when that kind of thing happens. But we'll see what happens. The Lakers are still a fantastic team. Not without them, but with those two guys in, they are just absolutely fantastic. No question about it. Wow, that's crazy. They're just showing a video right now of the arena when it was full of fans. Oh, man, I miss those days. When that comes around, I'll have to have the game audio on for myself so I can just hear the fans scream. And then I will. The energy carries. I don't know what AD's situation was. If in your phone you go to the Jazz versus Warriors stream, you have scammers in your comments, steals your IP and your credit card info. Actually? Oh, yeah. I don't is that what that is? They're so weird, and I don't know what to do about that. They're in every single comment section of my videos. Do you know what to do about that, Luke? Let me know, because I just don't know what to do about those guys who keep commenting that stupid thing. They comment some weird 3-letter link. Okay. So 58-79, the Jazz up by 21 as Ingles knocked down both of those free throws at the line. And here we go. John Morant checking back in. 9 points for him. He kind of came alive right there at the end of that first half. But 31 for Donovan, 11 for Ingles, 10 for Gobert. No points for Bogdanovich, taking a little bit of a slower approach. But he hasn't really affected the Jazz negatively, obviously, since they've been knocking down shots. And here is Ingles at the line. Second one coming. It's up. It is down. They are up by 22 now. It's going to be really tough for the Grizzlies to close this gap, but I do think that they have a chance at doing it. We'll see. And now Valanciunas up top, going to hand it off for Morant. He steps back for 3. Oh, nearly got the shooter's bounce, but it doesn't fall in. And here come the Jazz. Up top, it is Donovan Mitchell. Donovan splits the defense, going inside, tries to put it up off the glass, and can't get it to go. Valanciunas rebounds it, clears it out to Morant. Morant going inside, hands it off for Brooks. Brooks looking to go inside, puts up a floater, got it to go. That Brooks just has that uncanny ability to rise up and shoot from anywhere on that floater. And it's an extremely difficult shot. It is. It looks easy, but it is not easy. Royce O'Neal splits the D and goes in for a lay-in. I kind of lost my words there, but wow. A quick turnaround for the Jazz as they just laid that one in. 82-60. And now up top here is Ja Morant working into the top of the key. He's at the elbow now. Dumps it off. And that one's going to be stolen by Royce O'Neal. Again, active hands on the defense. Just doing really well for the Jazz. Now here's Bogey. Gives it over to Royce O'Neal again. Now to Donovan. Donovan works his way around a screen. Gives it back to O'Neal. 3. Oh, got it from the wing. That's O'Neal's game, man. He just knows exactly what to do. And it's fantastic. Wow. Now here comes Brooks. Brooks going inside, and he misses his floater. And now here come the Jazz. Again, a tough shot right there. That floater is very tough. Bogdanovich going inside. Kicks it back out for O'Neal. Don't leave him open. And he got it to go from downtown. And it looks like there's going to be a foul or a timeout on the floor for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 28-point lead for the Jazz. And O'Neal just able to move off ball, get exactly what he needs to get. And he just puts that one up and in from downtown. A quick 8 for Royce O'Neal in this second half. Fantastic scoring outburst for the Jazz right there. That was great. That was cool. You want Utah to win the championship to prove the Bashers that they're the best team in the NBA right now. And I'm just hoping by that time, maybe we'll be able to get a lot more fans in the arena. That'd be fantastic. That would be fantastic. And I think that whatever team we play, if we make it that far, I mean, it would just be so cool to go to a game. And it's unfortunate that this is the year where they have that chance, you know. But I'll take it. I will take it. Okay, so 31 points for Donovan, 12 for Joe Ingles, 10 for Gobert, and 8 for Royce O'Neal. 101 likes. That is what I am talking about, everybody. Let's keep pushing it, though. Keep pushing it up. I appreciate it, though. All right, we are at 1,562. Can we push for 1,570? Can we do it? We just need 8. Can I get 8 people to smash it up real quick? I would really appreciate it. Okay. 60-88 is the score. The Jazz up 28 on the Grizzlies. Tough stuff from the Jazz so far. They've just been playing fantastic basketball all night. All night. They've been consistent. They're getting the shots up that they need to get, and it's just been fantastic. Oh, they are getting exactly what they need to. They're doing the little things right, and they're finally pulling away on that rebounding battle. And now Gobert has a double-double on the night. 26-30. It's a +4 difference for the Jazz. And that's enough that you can get those, that translates to the transition buckets. And they've scored a lot of points on that tonight. So they've done exactly what they need to do. It only takes a split second, though. Only takes a split second for the Memphis Grizzlies to come back. We've seen it time and time again when they play them. They are really able to come in and get it done. Just quick spurts of scoring. That's all it takes. And they know how to move it. They know how to move the ball and get it done, especially Dillon Brooks and Kyle Anderson. Like, wow. In that last game, they were able to knock down some crazy shots. Crazy shots. As here we go. Getting going. 7:47 left to play in the third. Up top, 60-88. It is Morant. Gives it down to Anderson. Anderson rolling inside. Throws up a hook shot. Can't get it to go. Bogdanovich clears it. Gives it down low. No, he'll take it himself. Goes inside. Can't finish, but Gobert gets it for himself and puts it up and in. A 30-point lead for the Utah Jazz. Now here come the... Why is my Siri turning on when I say that? As Anderson knocks down a 3. And again, just like that, they come back and make a 3. Just trying to add on a little bit to that scoring. Now they just got to play some defense. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal looking to go inside. Gives it down to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich loses it, and it's cleared away by Grayson Allen. Bogdanovich has had a really quiet night. 0 points. He's 0 for 6 shooting. And that's going to be a foul on the Jazz right there. I'm not sure who they called that on. Hey, 1.57K. I really appreciate it, you guys. You guys are killing it right now. Can we push for 1.58? Yo, that would be insane. That would be awesome. Let's see. Yes. Can we push for 1.58? That would be awesome. I would appreciate that so much. Now Morant up top. Gives it over to Anderson. Anderson. Working his way into a jumper. Gives it out for Morant. He looked like he was going to shoot that, but decided not to. Morant going inside. Elbow. Step back jumper. Puts it up with a floater. Can't get it to go. Valanciunas gets the rebound and puts it up and in. And he'll have one more at the line. Again, 25 points now, the deficit. And he's going to be able to cut this one to 24 if he can make his free throw. But, like, wow. Just like that. I mean, they are just kind of edging out in this lead. They're trying to get a little bit... they're bumping into it, and they're getting close. They're getting closer. They're just kind of working their way back into it. It just comes through stops. It comes through getting the ball to the right places on the other end. And Valanciunas is just having a heck of a night. 12 points, 11 rebounds, and he's at the line. Could add one more onto that. 66-90 as he knocks that one down. It's a 24-point game. They're just this close away. You know, like two plays away from being right back in this one with a 19-point lead, but the momentum is on their side as Brooks steals it away for the Grizzlies. Now gives it over to Anderson up top. Gets a screen from Valanciunas. Goes up with a shot, and he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line for two. And just like that, they just keep cutting into this lead. And the Jazz keep putting themselves in these situations late in games where they have a lead, but they just kind of choke it away. They choke it away slowly, but it kills them. It kills them for sure. Again, let's try to push it. We're at 1,571. We just need 9 people. 9 people. Just go smash it up real quick. Let's get that big red button moving. Let's do it. Hit that subscribe button. Now at the line, Anderson puts it up. And, oh, that one's going to rim out. And now he'll have his second one coming. Grayson Allen has been pretty influential in this game. 9 points, but he's made a lot of hustle plays for the Grizzlies. And he's looking to do some more of that today. Or he's looking to do a little bit more of that at the end of this game as Anderson is going to knock down that second free throw, making it a 23-point game. Right? Just like that. They could cut it to a 20-point game with one more stop and a score. Here comes Donovan. Donovan gets a screen from Gobert. Donovan going inside, puts it up. Can't get it to fall, but that's going to be a foul, and Donovan will go to the line. And he's just been fantastic in this game. 31 points for Donovan. The Jazz now in the bonus. They drew a couple quick fouls early in the quarter on them, but it's killer. He is just going in. He's being aggressive. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. Donovan at the line. 31 points, 11 for 14 field goals, 5 for 7 for 3-pointers, and 7 assists. Just fantastic from the line for Donovan as he makes that one 91-67. It's a 24-point game once again. And he just wants to kind of pile it on, put this game away. That's his goal right now. Wants to get it done. All right, second one coming at the line for Donovan. He's a fantastic free throw shooter, always has been. And that one is up and good. That makes him good for 33 points in this game. Still adding on to that total. And here we go. Up top, it is Morant. Gives it over to Clark. Clark spreading the floor. Gives it over to Allen. Back down to Clark. Spins on Favors. Can't get it to go. And that's going to be stolen away by O'Neal. Oh, my goodness. He just slammed that one down fiercely. Wow. That's a tough play by O'Neal. That is insane. The ability for him to steal the balls, he just did it again. He has it up top. He's at the logo. O'Neal nearly lost it, gets it back, gives it over to Donovan Mitchell. 67-94. And here we go. Donovan working up top on Anderson. He's at the hash. Donovan. He's got Anderson on his heels. Goes inside. Tough shot. And he got it to go. Wow. Donovan Mitchell, 35 on the night. That's incredible, man. Uncanny. The ability to put the ball up that high. And there's going to be a foul on the other end on the Jazz. And so they will go to the line. Oh, wait. Maybe they actually called that. Let's see. I think that they actually called that as it was on the shot. So they're going to give him the bucket and one. So 69-96, a 27-point game. And now at the line is Anderson. He's got one more. Oh, boy. Trying to make it a 26-point game, and he puts it up and in. 70-96. Anderson has kind of came alive here at the end of this game. He's got 16. Up top, it's Donovan. Donovan driving. He's at the elbow now. Gives it down low for Favors. Favors going to get called. No, that's Clark who's going to get called for the foul right there. Again, 70-96. 4:57 left to play in the third. This one is not tight, but it feels like these teams are just going back and forth. The Grizzlies still fighting. Could have been an injury right there for Brendan Clark, but nothing right there. So that was good. I'm glad that he didn't get hurt. Oh, thank you so much for that donation and the sticker, Brasilia. I think I got that right. I really appreciate it so much. Appreciate it. We appreciate it a lot. It helps our channel out quite a bit. Okay, at the line, Derek Favors. Looking to put the Jazz up by 28 if he can get all of these good, and he misses it. And that one's going to be rebounded by Justice Winslow. He gives it over to Morant. Morant working his way across the timeline. He's guarded up top by Royce O'Neal. Now over for Winslow, goes inside, and he gives it over to Bane. Bane driving, takes a right-handed floater. Can't get the shooter's bounce. Nearly did, though. And here comes Favors running the floor. Crosses the timeline. Going to give it over to Clarkson. Clarkson working his way inside. Fades away. Jumper. Got it. Again, that is so amazing that Jordan Clarkson is able to come off of a game like he did yesterday, where he was very slow to start, as Bane is going to get that shooter's bounce. That actually might have been Melton right there who made that. But gets the shooter's bounce on the floater. So good that he's able to come back from a bad game. He figured it out. He got it done. Now here comes Melton. Pacing the floor. Gives it over to Tyus Jones, and he lays it up and in. Jones cuts it to 24. And again, they just score in bursts, man. And it is hard for the Jazz to close this game out because they just keep doing that. They keep doing that. Donovan Mitchell with 35 points. He's had a fantastic game. 4 for Favors, 0 for Bogdanovich, but he's still making plays. Still making plays on the end. He's going for 40 tonight. Yeah, he absolutely is. I mean, he's just playing fantastic. He's dominant. He's doing everything that he needs to get a great game for this. And I really do appreciate that, Dono, so much. What's going on, Clark? Appreciate you stopping in. It's just me tonight. But that's awesome, Clark. I appreciate you being in here. All right, here we go. Make sure if you want to join our big old Jazz family, or if you just like the content that you're seeing, smash up that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1.58. All it takes is just hitting that one big old red button, and you'll have access to all this content. Makes it 10 times easier to find us. I promise you will not regret it. This is your home for all Jazz content. We're looking to make some videos here in the future. We just never find the time to. But this is our main thing. We do streams for every single Jazz game. And, you know, even if you're not a fan of the Jazz, it doesn't matter, because we're here for all of your other teams. Just because when we play them, we'll be live. Colin Sexton is going to face the Jazz on Monday at 6:30. Or actually, no, that's not when the game is. I think the game's at 8. But 17-28 record. They are 12th in the East. Still not a bad team, though. Colin Sexton is a heck of a player, man. And Drummond looking to leave Cleveland, as far as I know. So that's gonna be interesting to see what they do. Derek Favors has 4 blocks. That's killer, man. That is so awesome. And I'm glad to see that, because he works really hard for being as old as he is. Here's Donovan. Gonna swing it over for J.C. Clarkson, working up top on Melton. He gets a little bit of space, gets a screen from O'Neal, goes inside, kicks it. Favors wide open on a jumper, can't get it to go. And that one's going to be tossed out by Royce O'Neal. It's going to be Memphis Grizzlies ball. Why did I say it that way? Up top, it is on the wing. It's Morant. He's got a lot of room to work with. Gives it over to Winslow. Takes a 3, and that one's an absolute brick. But that was Donovan who couldn't corral the rebound, and here comes Winslow again. Gives it off for Melton. Melton kicks it corner. Bane 3. Good! From the wing. Yeah, I mean, I kind of mixed up the corner for the wing right there, but right next to being within 20 points, 77-98. 3:12 left to play as Donovan has it up top. Donovan Mitchell gets a screen, looking to go inside. Donovan kicks it to the corner. Actually, no, that's the wing. I keep doing that. It is Royce O'Neal. O'Neal gives it over to Clarkson, working his way up top. He's at the top of the key, swings it over to Niang, corner three. Oh, and he makes it at the buzzer, but they're going to wave it off. So that's going to be a shot clock violation on the Utah Jazz. 77-98, 2:54 left to play in the third. Wow. And again, the Memphis Grizzlies just score in bunches. They don't stop. They just keep pouring it on for little stints, and it just kills it. Good night, Luke. We appreciate you stopping in here, man. Appreciate it a lot. You're always in here, and that's one of our homeboys. We appreciate you. Winslow gives it over to Clark. Clark making his way inside, puts it up, got it to go. Again, Clark, just a difficult shot, but he knows how to make it, and he did. Okay, here we go. Ingles up top, going to give it over to Clarkson. Clarkson working his way inside. Clarkson steps back, goes inside, and got it to go. Oh, wow. That is just such an awesome shot for Clarkson to have in his bag. That is tough, too. 79-100 as the Jazz are already in the triple digits. And now here goes Melton inside. Can't finish. Going to be rebounded by Rudy Gobert. He swings it over for Clarkson. Clarkson trying to put the Jazz up by a bunch again. And now he goes inside. Puts up a floater. He's short. Rebounded by... that's going to be Jones. Jones going inside. Slips. Falls. Going to be rebounded by... or stolen away by O'Neal. Kicks it out to the corner. It's Clarkson. Three. Oh, just short. That should have been a make for Clarkson. Just kind of missed on a gimme right there. And now inside for Morant, and he just loses that one. A tough game so far for Morant. Nobody has really been on a big scoring night for the Memphis Grizzlies, and that's just kind of that's killed them, If you don't have that big output from a guy like Morant, it's gonna throw off your momentum for sure. Ingles works around a screen from Gobert, kicks it to Niang. He takes a three, can't get it to go, and they have a chance here to get this within that double-digit 20 mark. Clark going to take a 3. Oh, and it rims out. Oh, man. I mean, I kind of would have liked that to go down. I always like to see some close games at the end. I do want the Jazz to close this out strong, though, as Clarkson's going to take a deep 3. Can't get that one to go off of a screen. And now here comes Morant. Just lost the ball a second ago. He's going to step back on Joe Ingles. Goes inside now. Wrapping around baseline. Steps into it, gives it over to Clark. Clark, absolutely, what did he just do right there? He kind of pushed it up, and there's going to be a foul on the floor, and I think John Moran is going to go to the line here. But what was that shot by Brendan Clark? Just kind of tossed it up there and threw it right off the backboard, so that was not good. When was the last time Donovan scored? He's not in the game right now. They're kind of, you want to rest a guy like Donovan when you assume that he's maybe going to play some minutes in the fourth, but they're going to try to kind of work some other guys in if they can get up by enough. We might see Matt Thomas's debut for the Jazz here, so stick around. There's still a lot of game left as Morant I think he missed that first free throw. But 40.5 seconds or 53.6 left in the third, and Morant takes the second one, got it to go. He's had a slow night, gets into double digits though with that one. He has 4 assists, 10 points. I mean, still, he's finding ways to help his team other than that. Clarkson. Or no, that's Ingles going inside. Loses it, and that's going to be stolen away by Justice Winslow. Out to Bane. Morant pacing the floor. Gives it over. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Morant going sky high for the slam. And now on the other end, it's Clarkson. Can't get the finish. That was the most insane lob I have ever seen in a basketball game. I don't even have any words for that. What do you call that, man? Holy moly. That had to be in their practice because that is just incredible. Winslow goes inside. Can't get the finish. It's going to be rebounded by Ingles. Trying to get the last shot. It's an 18-point game, and the Memphis Grizzlies starting to come back here. And now here up top is Clarkson. Clarkson going inside. Takes the last shot. Oh, and it just rims out short. Wanted a foul call, didn't get it. End of the third quarter. Your score is 82-100. Wow. What an end to that quarter, man. Oh my gosh, you guys will see that dunk tomorrow. I can't even explain it. I think that it was Winslow on the other end who had it. No, it was Desmond Bane. And Desmond Bane tossed it up sky high for him. I didn't even think that he had any chance at catching it. He went up, he grabbed it, and he slammed it home. That was just fantastic. I've never seen a play like that in my life. Oh my goodness, made me lose my voice. All right, everybody. Make sure, if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1.58 thousand subscribers. We need 8 more people. Can I get just 8? I know there's 8 people who like what they're seeing right now and are willing to hit that big red button. I promise it is at no cost to you, and it's just going to help you find the content that you want. An 18-point game. Oof, Jazz are going hot in the fourth. That's what Julian says. You know, that would be cool. That'd be cool. A big game is always fun to see. Always fun to see. They would never trade Rudy, so you guys are clowns to think so. Yeah, I agree. They would never trade Rudy. They would never trade him. Just because he is such an anchor, especially at the end of the games like right now. When he comes in, he's just going to be, yeah, he's in there right now actually. 11 points, or 12 points, 11 rebounds. He's got a few blocks to go along with it. I mean, that's just, he's so apt at the end of games at being able to get the plays that he needs to do. Oh, think you should trade Gobert for a second, but that's just you. Yeah, I mean, I agree, Bronson. If we can just get a second rounder out of him, I mean, like, what's the hurt in that? I feel like that would be an equal with whoever we get it from. Absolutely. I just don't think that they're realistic, you know, Jelly. I don't feel like they have the chance to really go through. They do not want to trade him. He is such a key piece to how the Jazz run their offense. He creates space for basically everybody. It's just fantastic. All right, let's see where we're at. We are in a commercial break heading into this fourth quarter here, the final stretch. Oh, not halftime. God, I messed that up. Fourth. Yeah, we are heading into this final stretch of basketball here. And we'll see what happens, but this one's going to be tight. Oh, boy, this one's going to be an interesting end. I mean, and I am not kidding. This is going to be a tough one. We'll see what happens. We will see. Make sure you guys are smashing that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. 82 to 100, 11:55 left to play in the fourth as we get going. Up top, it is Jones. Jones working on Oni, goes down low, and now out for Winslow, now out to Bane. Bane could put it to within 15. Now he's gonna throw it away, and Ingles clears it, goes out to the corner, gives it over to, no, that's gonna be a tech on the coach of the Grizzlies? What? I didn't see anything there. And he's obviously angry, but that's going to be a technical foul on Taylor Jenkins, and he might have just been thrown out of the game. But, oh, man. No, he's not thrown out of the game. He's still there, but wow. 82 to 101 as Clarkson sinks that technical free throw. It'll be Jazz ball as they get it back from the technical. Wow. Wow. That's a tough one. Yes, I'm going to hit you up after this for sure. I will see you, Bronson. I got you for sure. And now that is a three-pointer by Joe Ingles for the Jazz. I didn't really see it. I was checking the chat. And now here comes Bane, going to throw it away again, but it's saved by Brandon Clark. Now Bane goes inside, dumps it off for Clark, puts a high arcing shot up, and that one's going to fall. 84 to 104. Now here comes Ingles, looking to seal this game away. Gives it over to Niang, takes an in-transition three, and he got it to go. What a tough shot by Georges Niang, the bomber from downtown. The minivan is cooking today. And now here we go. Melton going to give it down. No, it's actually Melton going to take a three, and he just got that one to go again. A 20-point game. They are sticking around. They will not leave the Jazz alone, man. This just happens in every time we play the Grizzlies. They just get right next to us. Oh, man, why did I do that? And now here goes Niang. Takes a three again. Can't get it to go, but a tough rebound by Rudy Gobert, and he puts that one up and in. 109 to 87. And the Jazz also not going away from the Grizzlies. They are just piling on to this lead. And now here we go. Brandon Clark goes inside, and he's going to be fouled. Go to the line for 2. They have time. They have time, and they can do whatever they need to do to get within this 20 point. We'll see, though. He has a chance to do it at the line right now. Get him right within that striking distance. Rudy has been quiet today defensively. He has. He has definitely been quiet. He's been quiet in basically every aspect. I'm thinking that he might, he might get back to that confident state. Again, it is a confidence thing with Rudy Gobert. If he's feeling it, then he plays really well. As Brandon Clark is going to miss that first free throw. Second one coming in just a sec. Make sure if you guys haven't already, if you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. Let's get that going. Come on. I know that there's a lot of you guys who are loving what you're seeing tonight, so smash it up. We got 5 more people till we get to that 1.58 mark as he's going to miss both. A tough time to miss 2 free throws right there, but he did it. And here we go. Ingles going inside with the left. Has one of the best hands in the league, in my opinion, for his left hand. As, oh boy, Niang from downtown once again puts the Jazz up by, what would that be, 25? Yeah, 25. And now here we go. On the other end, it's Melton. Going to swing it out for Clark. Clark hands it off for Bane. Bane going inside. Now back to Clark. Off a swing. Puts it up. And he's going to be fouled again. Wow. Clark is just so good at drawing those defensive fouls. He is so lengthy. And that's just incredible. Conley is out. They're trying to manage that injury that he had early in the year with his hamstring. Trying to make sure that he doesn't have any more issues with it. And I like it. I like that they want him to be healthy. And I understand that. Now at the line, Brendan Clark. Man, I always say that wrong. I always mix it up for Brendan. 88 to 112 as he knocks down the first one. He just went over 2 from the line on that other trip, so hopefully he can get 2 right now. But a pretty good game for Clark so far. 11 points, 5 for 9 shooting as he puts up the second one and gets it to go again. And 89 to 112 is our score. Now here come the Jazz. Up top, it's Ingles. He's been running the point all day. He's let a lot of guys have giant games. Up top, he gets a screen from Gobert, works over to the wing, dumps it off for Gobert. No, he'll take it himself, but he misses it. Gobert gets it. Oh, and the slam by Rudy Gobert. And he just got called for a technical. And Rudy Gobert just got called for a technical, but wow. What a play by Rudy. I think he got called for a technical, but holy moly. That was insane. Yes, he did get called for a technical. Holy moly, he just soared right there. That was probably the highest I've ever seen him jump. Oops, I messed that up. But at the line now was Desmond Bane, and he knocked it down. The technical free throw right there. Or no, actually, never mind. I'm tripping. But they have the possession anyway. Maybe they didn't have a technical. What the heck just happened? I don't know. But now here we go. Clark swings it over for Winslow. Slides into a jumper, and he's going to miss that one. Just out of rhythm right there. His left foot kind of went out from under him, so he couldn't get any bounce in it. And now there's going to be a foul on Winslow on the other end. He fouled Clarkson. Clarkson has been instrumental in this game. 25 points. He had a slow night the other night, so he just kind of came back, figured out what he was doing wrong, and he's doing it. He's doing well now. So just good stuff from Clarkson. That's exactly what you need. Up top, it is Ingles. Gets a screen from Gobert. Working up top on Melton. Another screen from Gobert, and now he goes inside. Kicks it out for Clarkson. Wide open for 3, and he knocks it down. I didn't even think that he was going to make that because my ESPN hadn't updated, but wow. Clarkson with 28 on the night. That's insane. Now here is Bane. Gives it over for Clark. Now over to Melton. Melton working his way inside. Again, Melton goes over, gives it over to Winslow. Winslow, deep 3. Can't take it. Or can't hit it, I mean. Now Oni gives it over to Ingles. Ingles swings it over for Jordan Clarkson from the corner. And he's just short on that one. Going to be rebounded by Tyus Jones. Jones works his way inside. Gives it over for Clark. And he's going to be fouled. And he will go to the line for 2. I'm not even sure if that was on the shot. But I guess they're going to give it to him. So 117 to 89. Jazz just piling it on right now as Donovan's going to get some last minute minutes, I guess you could say. The question for me is, are we going to see some Matt Thomas? I mean, I feel like there's totally room for him to play right now. Well, maybe, I think you wait a little bit, but I feel like that there might be a chance that we get to see some Matt Thomas. Or no, it was not on the shot. As Jones is going to go inside, puts up a floater, he's short, and Winslow fighting for the board, can't get it, but it's going to stay with the Grizzlies as that one was going to go out on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's a hustle play right there. Hustle play. I'm not even sure who did that. No, that was Justice Winslow. Yeah. He was just fighting for that board, and he ended up pushing it off of Bogdanovic, which is just a fantastic play. That's exactly what I want to see out of him. And now here we go. Bane gives it out for Melton. Melton gets some space for three. Doesn't take it. Goes inside, though. Steps back. Floater. He won't get it, but he'll be fouled. I guess you could classify that as a step-back jump shot, but he's going to go to the line for two regardless. And they're getting so close to being in bonus range. I mean, they are still, they're just hanging on by a thread. And I still feel like they have a chance to come back just because of how well they can just score in bunches, They did it against the Jazz in the last game. They came and they just absolutely cut it. They cut the lead late. And they just kept adding on to what they had done in that comeback, and they did a nice job. Melton at the line. First one, up, good. 90-117, a 27-point game. Matt Thomas sitting on the ground right next to the Jazz bench. I'm hoping we can see his debut here. I'm assuming that they will let him play, but, we never know. He's kind of stretching over there, getting ready. 91-117 as he knocks down that second free throw. That was, who was at the line right there? I can't even remember. It was Melton, I think, right? And Donovan going inside, and he slides, gonna go out to Clarkson, three, corner, can't get it to go. And now here comes Desmond Bane. Could cut this lead. I wouldn't say cut it, but here we go. Melton up top. He swings it. No, he'll actually step back out on Favors for three. Got it from downtown. Melton, 120. Or no, that's not right. 94-117. They still haven't broke the 100 plane, but they're very close. And now here we go. Donovan gets his own offensive board. Goes up for a slam. Can't get the slam. But here comes... Oh, and he looks like he's kind of a little bit shaken up there on that play. He looks like he's okay, but... That was a close one for Donovan. It's going to be Memphis Grizzlies ball. I'm not even sure what happened there. It's kind of getting a little bit it's getting a little bit tighter. It's getting a little bit tighter here. I wouldn't call this game at all. Wouldn't call it over by any means. To inbound it, I should say, Bane getting ready to do the job. 23 is the deficit right now for the Grizzlies, but 7 minutes, that's a lot of time to work with. Just run your offense, get it done. Clark going inside, kicks it out for Bane. Bane going inside, puts up a floater just short, and that one's going to be rebounded by Favors, swings it over for Donovan. Donovan trying to put the icing on the cake, gives it over to Clarkson. Clarkson steps back, goes baseline, and now he's looking to just shoot it, working on Bane, steps back, now goes baseline again. Bogdanovic, three. Got it. Oh, from the wing. That's exactly what Bogdanovic needed. Some off-ball movement. Found himself wide open, and the Grizzlies are going to have to call a timeout here as the Jazz just open that lead up once again. And a 24-point... No, that's not right. That'd be a 26? I don't know. My numbers are tripping right now. I have no idea what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, just solid stuff. Need cash money. Yes, easy money for sure. 99.9% chance of winning, but there's always that other one. Always that outside chance that they just start scoring in bunches again, which they've done several times. They've done it. Should clear quarantine. Took your second COVID test. Last test, get results to fly tomorrow. And back to us. Yeah, that's sweet, Mike. That's good stuff. Good stuff. I'm prayers up for you, man. Prayers up for you. Cash money, yes, sir. They are playing very well right now. The Jazz are having some fantastic plays. All right, let's see where we're at subscribers-wise. Did we hit it? Oh, we're one off. Can I get one person to hit it? Just real quick. Can I get one person to smash it up? Just real quick, that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Let's just get one person to hit it. Let's do it. Subscribe, and I will dunk on LeBron. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell in the chat just said he will dunk on LeBron if you subscribe. If that isn't it, then I don't know what it is. Glad to see you. Glad to hear it, brother. Yeah, safe travels on your way over. I agree. And little man, thank you for stopping in, my man. I hope you are enjoying your March Madness party. I don't even know who's playing right now. I haven't really checked. But 94 to 120 is a heck of a game. And, you know, it's not even that bad of a performance by Memphis, just a better performance all around by the Jazz. They've just showed that they can adjust. They can do exactly what they need to do to get it done. Get the job done. That is the key to the game. Oh, wow. We're at 1,584 now. What about like 6 more people? Can we push? Wait, can we push for 1,600? Can we just get 16 people? I promise you, subscribing is the best thing that you could ever do for yourself. It is. It absolutely is. Because you just it's so much easier to find our streams. You won't have to miss it. You won't have to go looking for them. It just pops up right on the front of your screen, front of your homepage. It would be awesome. It helps you. It helps us. It's just a mutual thing. It helps. It's awesome. You remember that base? Oh, yeah. It's, yeah, I'm glad he's coming back, too. I'm glad he's coming back. Yeah, congrats to you, Mike. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping in here, though. It's dedication, man. It's dedication. They can't guard you. No, they cannot, Donovan. Tonight you have been hot. And guess who is checking in for the Jazz? Ersan Ilyasova and Matt Thomas coming in. 94 to 120. These guys getting some early minutes for the Jazz. And now here we go in the corner. It is, oh boy, yeah, that was Tilly right there who shot that one. Bogdanovich gets it up top. Going to give it over to Oni. Running in the offense, it is Matt Thomas. Now, it's kind of a 5-out looking thing as Ilyasova is working inside. This is the first time I've seen him play with the Jazz, and now Ilyasova can't get that one to fall from the corner, and here come the Grizzlies. Up top, it is Tilly again. Tilly steps out. He's going to give it over to somebody, and now Tilly gives it down to, oh my God, this is impossible. I got to learn these names. Hold on a sec. Like I just kind of end up guessing when these benches come in, but it's always fun to see like the new guys come in. But Matt Thomas getting his first minutes as a Jazz man. Let's see what he can do. Oh, all right. Let's see if I can learn these guys just real quick. I gotta get a look at the back of their jerseys. They won't show them though. Okay, Porter is number 4. Tilly is 35. At the line is Xavier Tillman. This is his first NBA season out of Michigan State. 94 to 120 as he missed that first free throw. Xavier Tillman, he has talent for sure. He's a good player. I saw him a lot actually while he was at Michigan State, and he missed that. Oh, he got the shooter's bounce on his second free throw. Makes it a 25-point game. And now here we go. The Jazz working their way up the floor. It goes to Forrest. Now over to Matt Thomas. First touch as a Jazz man. Goes inside. Tough play, and he turned it over. Got Tilly with the steal. Goes inside. Tough play, and he's going to get fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. But that is still like such a tough play right there by Thomas. He really drove inside hard. Just got it. He got it taken away from him. I appreciate him. You know, he's being strong with the ball early. But just be careful with it. Be careful. All right, everybody. We need 14 people to smash it up so that we can get to that goal of 1,600. Can we get it? Help a brother out. And 96 to 120. I mean, of course, this offense is going to be a little bit weird since the Jazz don't have everybody in right now. And that second one doesn't go in, and Ersan is going to get the board. No, actually, it's going to be rebounded offensively for the Grizzlies. And now Tilly going to give it down for Tillman. Tillman working his way inside, kicks it back out. Tilly, deep 3. Oh, that one's a way off, but it's going to be stolen away by Forrest. Now Forrest, actually, I'm not sure what's happening. I think they might have called a foul, and every single one of the Jazz's important players is out right now. So except for Bojan Bogdanovic getting a couple last minutes. Or no, never mind. He's out now. Juwan Morgan up top. 3. Oh, that was an absolute brick. Holy moly, that was bad. Okay, here we go. Tillman gonna give it over to Tilly. And now, no, Tilly still has it. Kicks it over to McDermott. Deep 3 for McDermott. And that one's another brick. I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of that. But there's a shot from Porter, and he gets that one up and in. 98 to 120. Just kind of cutting into this lead right now for the Grizzlies. And that one's going to go, not exactly sure what happened right there, but Melton had a nice game tonight. Ja Morant had a very slow game tonight. And, you know, Donovan Mitchell slowed down the second half, but it didn't really matter. The Jazz were already up by quite a bit. Trent Forrest going inside, goes up for a tough shot, lays it up and in with the right. That's a great shot by Trent Forrest, a rookie out of Florida State. I love watching him play. He's got a lot of things to his game that I like. And there's a 3 by the Grizzlies, cutting into this lead again. And now here we go. Up top, it is Trent Forrest. Forrest dishes it over to Oni. He has had some valuable minutes tonight as well. Oni going inside, kicks it over to Thomas. Working with the ball, going to swing it back out to Oni. Oni up top, going inside. And now he's going to kick it out to Forrest. Now Ilyasova shoots a 3. Can't get it to go. And that one's going to be rebounded by Tilly. Tilly working his way down the floor. Now it's McDermott. McDermott going inside, dishes it down. Actually, no, McDermott got the ball just then, and he was going to be fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Ersan Ilyasova, tough shot right there. Couldn't get it to fall, but still. Oh, I mean, they just do that. They do that They do that just right after games when they're icing them. That's just to make sure that all of those tendons are good. They want to keep it good as McDermott's going to knock down that first one. Second one coming in just a sec, but 102 to 122. Ersan Ilyasova getting some of his first minutes as a Jazz man. We're looking to see some good stuff from Matt Thomas here, but we'll see. So 103 to 122. It's a 19-point game. The rookies getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. Now Forrest up top dishes it over for Oni. He's wide open for 3, misses it off the heel, but Thomas gets it back, can't hit the jumper, and that one's going to be rebounded by that's going to be Concher. However the heck you say that. And now Xavier Tillman inside. He's spinning, gives it down low for Concher, and that one's going to go out of bounds off of Tillman through a bad pass. And 103 to 122. It's fun to watch these guys, though, you know. Yeah, you just love seeing this young talent getting developed. They're excited to get out there. They fight. They do exactly what they want to do. I mean, they have fun. So Trent Forrest up top, looking to go inside. Kicks it out for Morgan. Now to Thomas. Thomas driving. Oh, and he tries to, turns it over again. A cross-court pass. He's gritty, man, but, I mean, that's just a tough pass you don't need to make. And McDermott's going to take a shot. Can't get it to go. Tillman gets the board and puts it up and in on the elbow jumper. He's got a smooth stroke, man. Xavier Tillman. That's like underwater greatness right there. That's what I'm talking about. Forrest gets a screen from Morgan, works his way inside, and puts up a tough shot off the glass. Talk about a tough one for Trent Forrest. That's a nice shot by Trent. I love it. All right, here we go. On the other end, it is McDermott. Takes a shot, can't get it to go. He's been the main recipient of a lot of these attempts. That actually might have been Tilly right there. They kind of look the same. But now Forrest giving it over to Matt Thomas. Let's see what he can do with it. Thomas going to get called for a travel. That's 3 turnovers on Thomas. Not the best start for Matt Thomas to his Jazz career, but that's okay. That's okay. It happens. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor. 105 to 124. 19-point game. Getting a little bit closer. A little bit closer. Matt not looking good right now. No. He's got a slow start. You know, it happens. It happens. First game jitters. Same thing with Jordan Clarkson though. I was actually at his first game as a Jazz man. It was against the Trailblazers the day after Christmas Day, so December 26th. And it was pretty bad. He took a lot of shots. He didn't make very many of them. So, you know, let's get him open on a 3-pointer. Have him move off ball. Let's try to get him a look that he can hit. Stop trying to make him do stuff on ISO, you know. Okay, everybody, can we just get 14 people? That's all it'll take. That's all it'll take. 14. 1-4. Just got to get 14 people. One at a time. Got to just get one person to smash it up. It won't take long, I promise. Again, it's the best thing you can do. Best thing. You get access to this stuff, and it's just easy. Oh, yes, you were at that game too? Yeah, we didn't have very good seats at that time. Normally, we sit actually really close to the floor, but yeah, but it was a good game. It was a heck of a game. In fact, we were up by a lot at one point, but then Dame just came back, and he just got it going, man, and he closed the gap. It was a good game for sure. But Jordan Clarkson, talk about a big game for him. He had a nice one. But Donovan Mitchell, again, 35 points. That's the story. Just, he was knocking them down from downtown, and it was fantastic for him. That guy, Matt Thomas, has 2 minutes and 3 turnovers. Yeah, I know, right? It's been bad, you know? And that just happens. It comes with, you know, going to a new team. You're forced into a new system. And it's tough. You know, you got to figure it out, but he's slowly finding his role onto this team. Obviously not the same bond with all those teammates. He's getting there, but he's not quite there yet. He'll get there. He will get there. All right, everybody. Here we go. Quinn Snyder press conference. No, we do not have a Quinn Snyder press conference. That is not true. That I was just reading something off the screen. But just fantastic stuff from the Jazz in this game. Run it away, young men. Yes. Let's add on to it. Let's see what they can do. They got 2 minutes and 10 seconds to work with. Let's see. Can we get a Matt Thomas three-pointer? That's what he's good at, man. 46%, I'm pretty sure, from downtown, which is just fantastic. And the Jazz are just loving it over there. You see Royce O'Neal just going like this. he's just vibing. And now here we go. It is Tillman. Gives it over to McDermott. McDermott stepping back out. Now over to Tillman again. Actually, no, that's not Tillman. I think that's Porter. And now inside for Tillman. Tillman gives it out. It's stolen away by Brantley. Brantley running the floor. Going inside. Puts it up. Tough shot. Got it to go. Thomas still on the floor for the Jazz. 126-105. The Jazz back up by 21. And now here come the Grizzlies. Now it's up top McDermott. McDermott working on Thomas. Goes inside. Nice play. 107. And McDermott, he's kind of came out and had a nice night. 4 points for McDermott. It seems like he's got more than 107-126. And now outside, it's Thomas. Whoa, he almost made that three. That was a really deep one. A bad start for Thomas. But it's okay, man. It's okay. We understand it. We appreciate putting in the effort. And now Contra is going to go inside. Can't get that one to go. And he's going to swing it out for Porter. Can't make a three. Tilly gets the rebound. Now it is out for Contra again. Makes a three, but that one's going to be waved off. 107-126. Can the Jazz get one more bucket through one of these new guys? I would love to see it. I would really love to see 1-3 from my man Matt Thomas. I was really excited when they made that acquisition. You know, it's always tough to go to a new organization and just expect to be fit in immediately. But here comes Tillman off of a steal, gives it over to Tilly, and he's gonna lay it up and in. And 109-126, they'll give him the bucket, and Tilly will go to the line for one more. Oh man, this one has been fun to call for sure, man. This has been a fun game to call. How many does Mitchell have? He has 35 on the night. All right. Can we get just a few more subscribers? We are 13 away. Can we hit it up? Killian Tilly went to Gonzaga, and he makes that shot. So 110-126. It's a 16-point game. Wow, that gap was closed pretty quick. But here we go. Trent Forrest up top. They got a little bit of time to work with. Let's see what they can do with it. Up top, it's Forrest. Forrest driving. Looking for Matt Thomas. Can't find him. And that one's going to be rebounded by Juwan Morgan. Tough board. Hughes outside. Eli, the man out of Syracuse. A great player. Goes into Brantley. Brantley kicks it. Matt Thomas. Three. Corner. No good. Oh, boy. And that just bounced off every way possible. Ah, man, that's too bad. That is too bad. That is right there. And that's going to end the game for him. As Contra is going to lose it. Gives it over to Porter. Porter going to kick it out for Tilly. Three. Up. No good. And that's going to end the game. Oh my goodness, the Grizzlies just couldn't finish at the rim there. But 110 to 126 is your final score. I hope everybody enjoyed the commentary that you got today. I didn't have my partner in crime, Addison, but we still made a great stream out of it. We had a fun time for sure. So make sure you guys are smashing up that like button, hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. It would really mean a lot. It really would. Let's see. Can we just get to 1,600? That would be so awesome. I just need 11 people. 11 people before you head out. Smash it up, and we will get it. Invite some Pinoys to sub. Yes, my Filipinos are the best, bro. My Filipinos are the best. Make it 130, young man. Yeah, they were close, man. They were really close, Marco. And they did a nice job at the end of that game. And it's always tough again for Matt Thomas. I mean, I don't blame him for not making it happen. It happens. Julian, you are right. Cash money. That's what I'm talking about. Addison is in the chat. But, yes, another win. A good win for the Jazz. They won this game by quite a bit. 16, covering that spread. I know if Trap's in here, he's happy. He is happy right now. A lot of people jumped on it, and they got it to go. 126 to 110 is your final score. Matt Thomas. Man, it's too bad. You always hope that right at the end of that, right at the end of the game when he's getting his first minutes, you always hope that he's going to be able to knock some shots down, but it just didn't happen in this one. It's unfortunate. It is what it is, though. But hit that subscribe button, everybody. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. 1,590. We just need 10 more. Can I get 10 people to smash it up before you guys head out? 10 people. Let's get it done. All right. Yes, no problem, Brasilia. I always appreciate you guys stopping in. Cardo, of course, I always got you. And I mean, yeah, it's congrats, Jazz fans. Yes, we beat the Memphis Grizzlies again. But 34-11 is that's what the Jazz's record is now as they improve. Thank you so much, Augustin. I appreciate you being in here. I did a pretty good job tonight, I think. So it was good. 28 points for JC. Yes, he had a fantastic game tonight. In fact, he basically doubled the highest score for the Grizzlies, which is always a good sign. He had a nice game. We just need 5 people. Can we get 5 people to smash it up? Smash it up. Let's go. 5 people. Maybe 6. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Yes, we did, Billy. We did it. Let's get it. Come on. Let's get it. 1.6. Can we do it? Oh, we're so close. We are so close. Just keep smashing it up, everybody. I would appreciate it a ton. Preview on the next game. So, my preview on the next game for you, John, and for everybody in here. I do not know if it's in SLC. I'm going to check right now, though. It is in SLC, yes. It will be in Salt Lake City. But it's gonna be interesting. Colin Sexton, of course, the main opponent in that game, and he's a tough cover. He's very versatile. He's able to make shots from basically everywhere on the floor. He's fantastic. And see you next stream as well, Contrast. We appreciate it. But it's just really solid how he plays. Oh, thank you so much, Brasilia. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. It really does help out the channel a ton, and that's just awesome. Thank you so much, and I will keep it up. I got it. Appreciate it. But yeah, again, I mean, he's a tough cover, so it's going to be tough for him. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they do. We will see. Let's see if we got it. Oh, we need 3 more. Can we get 3 people? Just real quick. Let's do 3 people. That's all it takes to get to that mark of 1.56. Or no, what? No, that would be 1.6. I mean, yeah, just 4 more people. Let's get it done. Help me out. It'll help you out too. You'll be able to hit it. Points for JC. He had 28 with the Cavs. Coming up on Monday, we will be live for that as far as I know. So that will be good. Thanks for the Jazz. Love everyone. Yes. We love you too, Benny Mac. We appreciate you stopping in here, by the way. All right, let's see if we hit it. Did we hit it? Oh, we're still 3 away. Can we get that 3? Let's get 3. You too, Larry. I appreciate you being in here, man. Appreciate it. Pretty amazing comment. Future commentator in the sport. I hope so. And even if I'm an analyst, I'm good with that too. I love doing both. I love doing both for sure. Hope to see you both next game. Yes, I'm not sure what the plan for Monday is, but hopefully I'll be able to make it in at 8. Just depends on homework load and all that kind of stuff on Monday. That is one of the days that I work, but I'm usually able to make it in. Okay. Okay, guys, I am going to end it in just a second here, but I just want to see if we got it. We need 2 more. Can I just get 2? 2 more people. Go smash it up real quick. Won't take long, I promise. You have a good night too, Brooke. I appreciate you stopping in here. Let's smash it up just real quick. We got 125 of you in here. I'm sure that some of you guys aren't subscribed. So let's get 2 more. 2 more. That's all it'll take. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Wow. That was a heck of a game. And even though the score looks like the Jazz controlled it the whole time, I feel like it was definitely a different story. I feel like they kind of they let their foot off the gas a little bit. And they saw Memphis getting in there. And they did exactly what they needed to do to get close in this game, and it was just not enough. It was close. Oh, somebody unsubscribed. Well, that's not what it was. But anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to end the stream. I will hit you up, Bronson, right after, but I appreciate everybody stopping in here. You guys made this a great stream, so thank you. And all right, see ya, everybody. I appreciate you.